Alright, I think we're all set up. Let me just post that we're live on Twitter real quick. One second, guys. Bear with me. Alright, sweet. We're all posted on Twitter. And we are all set up with the live stream. So, what up, guys? This is Cheevo, guys, back here again with another video. In today's live stream, we're going to be streaming Fight Night Round 3. On top of that, I'm going to be reaching a milestone Gamerscore-wise. I'm going to be going for 500,000 Gamerscore. I just lined up 499,000 Gamerscore earlier today. So all I had to do was basically get 1,000 Gamerscore in one more game. So today we're going to be playing Fight Night Round 3. It's a launch title for the Xbox 360. And that is the game that I decided to pick to go ahead and get the 500,000 Gamerscore milestone. I'm gonna drink some water. What up, guys? I see you guys in the chat. I'm going to try to get back to the chat a little bit later. I want to focus on actually playing the game. And then I'll try to get to any questions that we have in the chat. I wanted to make sure I streamed like a classic Xbox 360 game. So what's better than a launch title? So yeah, Fight Night Round 3. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to get the full 1000 G. As long as you know what you're doing. You can actually just throw illegal blows like elbows and knees and basically get easy wins. So you guys are going to see that in just a moment. I'm basically just going to be kneeing opponents and elbowing opponents and making my way through the game. Luckily, all of the achievements in this game are related to basically the campaign. So all you got to do is make it through the campaign and you'll unlock most of the achievements. What up, guys? Nice to see you guys in the chat. Let's see if we can knock somebody out. Again, this is Fight Night Round 3. There's really two ways that you can do this. There's a punch that you can throw that's like a strong punch. Oh man, it was that one right there. Let's see if I can get it on him. You can basically get them in a knockout mode in one punch if you can throw the right punch. Otherwise, really the easiest way to cheese through this game is to just throw the illegal blows. Watch, for example, I can basically just keep kneeing him in the nuts until I win. And I'm not going to get disqualified. And literally, you can make your way through this whole game just throwing illegal blows. But I like to mix it up and actually try to, you know, knock out opponents with my hands. You know, let's see. Obviously, this is like literally my first live stream ever, guys, so this is something that I'm really not used to in terms of, you know, playing a game and voicing over at the same time. Usually I get a chance to edit my videos and stuff like that, so hopefully you guys enjoy a rare live stream. I really wanted to play Halo today, and so I really just wanted to get this 500k video or stream knocked out of the way. That way I can dive into Halo and finish up Forza and things like that. But I was so close to 500k that man, I'm getting all distracted here. Let me knock this guy out. Hold on one sec.
The swelling of his opponent's right eye is great news for the beast.
Oh my god. So yeah, I was so close to 500 Gamerscore. Oh, there we go. Knocked him out. Needed the nuts. Alright, so I was so close to 500 Gamerscore, I pretty much couldn't play any other games. Otherwise, I would end up hitting the milestone. Like I said, I had lined it up exactly at 499,000. And so I was stuck exactly 1,000 G away from 500k. So I really didn't want to play any other games today until I was able to get this last 1,000 G and reach 500k. So I decided to play Fight Night. I was deciding between Fight Night Round 3, Tony Hawk American Wasteland, what else? Basically, I was trying to decide between a few launch titles. Tony Hawk American Wasteland is just a little too long, at least for one day. I was thinking about Need for Speed Most Wanted, the launch title. That's one of my favorite racing games. And for that one, all you gotta do is beat the game, and you'll get the full 1000 G. That's another one I was really debating on, was Need for Speed Most Wanted. All right.
10 seconds still remain. The Beasts ended this one decisively without getting...
Let's see. All right, so I won that match. All right, so I set up the settings so it's like a 3 knockout rule. So if you knock him out 3 times, then you automatically win. So it doesn't give him an opportunity to like get up after like the 3rd knockout. So pretty much all you really got to do is worry about knocking them out a few times, 3 times specifically. And you could do that with illegal blows, or you can use a power shot. I'm probably going to release a guide showing how to do that. And basically between each of these fights in the career mode, you have to train. You can actually just do auto train, and that really doesn't hold you back too much. I've been using auto train through the whole game, and I've been able to make my way all the way through it. Sorry I'm not looking at the chat, guys. I'm not a professional streamer, so like I don't know how I'm going to do multitasking, trying to read the chat and play the game at the same time, but after I reach the 500,000 gamer score, I'll get to the chat and I'll start reading through them. But for now, I should be less than an hour away from completing this game. So if you guys are wondering how long the stream is going to be, I mean, let's check it out. All right, achievements. Okay, so we're 400 G away. I just need to win any ESPN Friday night fight. Win the Everlast sponsored event, and then win any ESPN pay-per-view fight event. So I should be able to get those real easy in the next hour or so. Alright, I'm gonna actually box this guy. I'm gonna make this a little interesting for you guys. Oh, there we go. Literally almost knocked him out right away. Yeah, there we go. Dude, the graphics on this game were way ahead of its time. I think these graphics are beautiful for a launch title on the Xbox 360. I know they're not perfect. This is a game I really wish would have been on the backwards compatibility list. I really wish they would have added it. Imagine looking at this game in 4K. It probably would have cleaned up really nice. There's some special effects that they have in here in terms of lighting and graphics and things like that that really bring this game to life. Alright. Let's see if we can knock this dude out legit. Oh, yeah. See, you can knock him out pretty quick, too, without the illegal blows. You just have to know what you're doing. There's a power shot, and basically, you do like a backwards uppercut and then an uppercut while holding LB, and it's a power shot, and pretty much it'll put them in like a knockout mode nearly right away if you can hit them with that punch. It's just it's just super slow. God, I'm slurring my words. Alright. So, there we go. We defeated another opponent. On to the next one. There we go. We got our first achievement in the stream, the ESPN Friday Night Fight achievement worth 150 gamer score. And now we only have 2 achievements left in this game. After I get the full 1000 G, I will be exactly at 500,000 gamer score, so that is the goal here. Let's see, so we have 2 options in terms of fights. They pay us the same amount, so let's just pick this guy. After you sign the contract, you have to train to prepare for that fight. If you guys are wondering, I am going to end up releasing some sort of achievement guide for this game, even though it's super old. It's an Xbox 360 launch title. It will be part of my Classic Completion series. So I'll be making an episode of Classic Completions for this, showing you guys how to get the full 1000 G. Again, it's a really awesome game. Just keep in mind that it was a launch title on the Xbox 360, so being that it's a bit older, it's a little harder to find, and it never ended up reaching the backwards compatibility program. So if you want to play this game and get the full 1000 G, you would need an Xbox 360 as well as that physical copy. I think they actually still sell this game digitally on the Xbox 360. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I seen it there. I think I bought my copy for like $14.99 from GameStop a few years ago. Unfortunately, my copy just has a regular GameStop cover. It doesn't have the actual cover. So I need to find the actual case for the game. But I have the disc, and I love this game. It was one of the first games I owned on the Xbox 360, so I really wanted, you know, to try to pick something special rather than just like an easy game for 500k. So I wanted to pick a launch title for the Xbox 360, and so that's why I went with this game. Again, I was deciding between this, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Tony Hawk American Wasteland, and X-Men 3 The Official Game. Those were some of the first completions I got on my old profile, so those are some completions I've been wanting to get with my Cheevo Guides profile.
His right hand commitment to the body punching could really slow down his opponent. He just needs his
there we go. Alright. Nut shot. There we go. Alright. Knocked him out once. Again, worst case scenario, we're knocking these guys out like 3 times and then we're on to the next one. Let me know what you guys think about Fight Night Round 3. Did you guys ever play this game? Do you guys have the 1000G in this game? I have some really good memories of this game. I used to play this game against my friends and my brother all the time. See, that's that power punch right there. Let's see. There we go. Got him. Got to make this a little interesting for you guys. Can't like be kneeing the dudes in the nuts all the time or elbowing in the face. I got to get some legit knockouts. The knockout camera in this game was next level when it came out. People couldn't believe, like, oh my god, you can see the waves in their cheek when they're getting knocked out, or the spit or the blood coming out of their mouth. It was some next level stuff when this game came out. Again, I can't believe this game is that old. I really hope they can make a new Fight Night soon. Fight Night Champions, I think, is the backwards compatible one. But personally, I didn't really like that game. It was like a lot more loose. Fight Night Round 3 is like one of my favorite boxing games of all time. Aside from Ready to Rumble boxing, like that's the best boxing game of all time, personally. Ready to Rumble, jeez. If they remade that game, it would be absolutely fire. I played that on the Nintendo 64, but I also think it had like a port to the PS2 that I played. Or maybe that was the second Ready to Rumble. I think they made 2 of them. Alright, I'm just going to finish this dude off with some knees. Well, let's see if I can get an elbow. Oh, there we go. Elbow. Oh. Alright, let's punch this dude. Alright, I think that's the 3rd knockout. Oh my god, he fell dramatically. Oh man. Again, I'm gonna get to the chat after I hit 500k. Right now, I do see that there's a lot of people in the chat, so I really appreciate you guys tuning in for a live stream. I'll get to all the chats afterwards. We have 2 more achievements to unlock, and then we hit 500k, well, the full 1000G in this game. Alright. And let me know, what do you guys think about me showing my face on the channel? Do you think that I should show my face in more videos? Maybe like this, having it in like the lower third of the corner of the screen. Maybe for guides or, you know, classic completion episodes, things like that. Occasionally I can put myself in the corner. I do have a green screen now. So let me know if you guys enjoy some content like this. Forgive me if I sound a little sick. I've been sick the past 2 days. Luckily, I don't think it's the Rona or anything like that. I've just been kind of stuffed up. Alright, so none of these fight contracts really have any big advantages or bonuses, so I'm just going to pick the one that pays me the most. Again, for training, I always auto-train in this game. It would really lengthen the completion if you were to play the training mini-games. There's 3 different mini-games that you can play in terms of training your fighter. There's weightlifting, heavy bag, and combo dummy. Each of them are going to upgrade specific stats. I try to mix it up. But yeah, I just go to auto train. I don't spend any time actually playing the mini games to train or anything like that. You can make your way through the whole game simply just pressing auto train all the time. Alright. And for those that aren't able to be live right now, I plan on actually uploading this as a video on YouTube. Assuming I don't do too bad on this live stream. Again, this is my first live stream of all time, so I'm not necessarily like experienced in this sector. I'm used to being able to like edit through my videos and take out slurred words and things like that. Alright, here we go. Another thing I want to mention, if you guys plan on playing this game, is if you guys lose any of the big fights that have achievements related to them, there's no way to replay that fight other than restarting the whole story mode over again. So if you decide to play it, make sure that you go into the settings and turn off autosave, and just make sure that you save manually before any big fights that have achievements related to them, just in case you lose. Alright, let's try to knock this dude out with our hands. You guys are probably getting sick of watching all the nut shots or elbows, illegal blows. I'm trying to hit him with this haymaker. It puts him like in a knockout phase right away. Oh, come on. There we go. Boom. Damn. He's not phased anymore. There we go. There we go. How did that not knock him out? Alright, there we go. Another one bites the dust. See, these knockout cams right here, they were so legendary when the Xbox 360 first came out. So legendary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Forgive me, I'm gonna have some Red Bull.
He's showing some real heart by getting up after that knockdown.
Alright.
I
think we just need to knock this dude out one more time. Alright, let's try elbows. Let's try elbows this time.
His right eye isn't looking so good as it begins to swell.
Again, if you're not good at boxing games, or you know, if you don't plan on like enjoying this game or anything like that, which I think if you played it you would definitely enjoy it, you can cheese through the game again in about 3 hours by throwing illegal blows. You don't necessarily need to get good at the game or anything like that. You can throw elbows and knees to the nuts, all that stuff, and just basically make your way through all of the opponents fairly quick. Alright. It's because I'm not letting my stamina recharge. I need to back up for a sec. Oh my gosh, I ruined my stamina. Alright. I still do plan on playing some of those games that I mentioned earlier, the ones that I had debated on hitting 500k with, like Need for Speed Most Wanted. I definitely want to upload a classic completions episode on that. Tony Hawk American Wasteland, X-Men 3 the movie. Wow. I made it all the way to the end of one round. I don't think that's happened while playing through this game yet.
Round 2 is underway.
Again, I'm not an experienced live streamer. I'm not used to trying to talk to people and play games at the same time and keep up with chat. It makes me respect these live streamers. Like, damn, like, you gotta be a pretty good multitasker to do this. But, you know, 500k Gamerscore is pretty special, so I wanted you guys to be a part of it.
You can slow them down even more.
Alright.
I'm not sure, but he
Come on. This dude is stubborn. Like, I can't get close enough to him to knee or elbow him. I'm probably going to have to take this dude out legit. There we go. Alright. How did that knock him out, bro? There we go. Alright. I think that's the third time I knocked that dude out. Maybe not. I'm getting all of these opponents all mixed up. Again, we only have 2 achievements left in this game. So I should probably be getting the full 1000 G in the next hour or so.
When you're a fast fighter, you have to use it. If you go inside, you better make a short visit.
Oh my god, he countered me right there. See, if you learn how to throw that really strong punch that phases them right away, the only disadvantage to that... Oh my god, am I about to get knocked out? The only disadvantage to that is it leaves you open for a counter right after. Wow, slacking, bruh. Alright. I'm gonna get up. I have the settings where it's like auto get up, so you don't have to play the minigame.
He's got great heart, and he puts it on display by getting up after that knockdown. Great jab work there from Iceman.
I really want to knock this dude out legit, but my stamina is so low from throwing like hella illegal blows. Alright. I need to knock this dude out. I need to back up. My stamina is shit right now. Alright. Aw, man. Aw, man. No. Wow. This is horrible. You can lose a fight here and there. It's not that big of a deal. If you want, you can quit out and load up your save. Can't believe I lost this fight, dude. Damn. Alright, so on to the next one. Luckily, it wasn't a fight that had an achievement related to it. For those that weren't here earlier when I went over the achievements, we'll go ahead and check them out again real quick. I have an achievement related to winning the Everlast sponsored fight and winning any ESPN pay-per-view fight event. Alright. So we're just going to continue on. That's the first loss I have in my career. Probably should focus on actually playing the game a little more than trying to talk to you guys the whole time. Alright, let's see. We're going to go to train. We're going to auto train and then jump into our next fight. There's 3 different trainers. I always pick the free one. He's good enough. You can pay more to have a better trainer, but I just pick the free one all the time, and it seems to work. I'm sorry you guys see me lose. That sucks, man. Last thing I want to do is freaking lose on the live stream. Damn. I'm trying not to cuss, you know. I'm trying to be YouTube friendly. Alright, let's see. God, I'm so thankful for the loading times on the Xbox Series X now. You guys see how slow this used to load back in the day? It's crazy. Alright, we have an ESPN fight. I wonder if this is Friday night or Wednesday night. I already got the Wednesday night one, but I should probably win this fight, so let's see.
The referee fails to make a call there. There's another flagrant knee to the groin. Golden's looking towards
I'm just going to knee the dude. I'm going to go the cheap route this time. Try to secure the bag, secure the W.
He's got to find another strategy or risk being labeled a cheater. If he's fighting like this out of frustration, his corner
again, you can cheese your way through the whole career simply by throwing illegal blows like knees and elbows. The thing is when they're backing up or they have like really far reach or long reach, it's hard to get in and elbow certain opponents or knee certain opponents. But this guy, yeah, we got him. Keep kneeing him in the head too. Alright. So we got him knocked out pretty quick, redeeming ourselves from that last L we got.
He's being tested here.
Let's
see if there's anything left in the tank for Golden.
Gonna go back to the knees. Let's punch him. Come on, man. There we go. Alright. I'll let you guys watch the knockout count. I won't skip it this time, alright? We will watch this dude get knocked out. Oh, damn. Blood squirting out the mouth onto the audience. I wouldn't want to be in the first row at that fight. Alright.
2, 3.
I'm telling you. I mean, I think like in middle school when this game came out. I was younger. You know, that probably give you an idea of how old I am. I'm about to turn 30 if you guys don't know how old I am. But, yeah, I mean, when this game came out, geez, that was some next level stuff watching the knockout cam in this game. It was ridiculous. Alright, we're going to knock this dude out legit. You ready? Come on, man. Got him. Hell yeah. Yo, first and foremost, guys, I have pretty bad vision. Traditionally, I wear glasses, but I don't really want to wear glasses on my live stream or videos, so that's part of the reason I can't read the chat and play at the same time, to be honest with you guys. But I do see that I just got a super chat, and I really appreciate that. Again, I'm going to be going over all of the comments in chat, any questions or anything like that at the end of the video after we hit the 500k. I'm 2 achievements away from hitting it. Alright, so no achievements. So that must have been a Wednesday night event. We need to win a Friday night pay-per-view event and then the Everlast event. So we're going to sign our next contract. Alright. And then I think after this fight, we'll be able to play our next main event. So we're going to get trained by the free trainer. We'll mix it up. We'll do combo dummy this time. Auto train. Alright, sweet. I'm going to drink some more Red Bull. Oh, great. People are sending me messages. I don't think I have my notifications turned off for Xbox 360. I haven't turned off for Xbox. But it's because, to be honest, guys, like, if you've ever tried messaging me, I'm so sorry, but, like, I have, like, close to 500 message requests on Xbox, and it's so hard to keep up with them. Xbox messages specifically, I just get a lot. And to the point where it's hard to record guides sometimes because I'm always getting notifications for messages. So it just got to the point where I ended up having to turn them off. And here and there, I'll dive into the message requests, and I'll try to message back a few people. But, I mean, it's kind of overwhelming, to be honest. So if I've ever gotten back late to you and missed a message or anything like that, please don't take it personally. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm doing my best.
Here we go with the start of the fight.
All right, let's see here.
Stinging right hook.
How should we knock out this guy? Legit or with illegal blows?
Able to get off a superb power punch.
Let's do illegal
The referee
blows.
may have missed what he was doing before, but he certainly caught that illegal shot. That's going to be a stern warning and a loss of a point.
Man, I hope the streaming quality is good right now. I didn't test this or anything before, so I really hope this is working out good for you guys. Again, I'm streaming at Xbox 360 right now. I'm not even streaming Xbox One. This is on my Xbox 360. I'm just streaming with this. And again, I really wish they would have added this to backward compatibility. I would have loved to play this game in 4K. Especially with the frame rate increase, like FPS boost would have been so sick in this game. Like, you can tell the frame rate's really low in this game. Like, the graphics were next level, but the frame rate is fairly low. Oh yeah, we're gonna knock this dude out legit. Ready? Aw, come on, bro. Damn. Let me know what you guys think about choosing Fight Night Round 3 for my 500k stream. I know all of you, may not be boxing fans, but at least it's an Xbox 360 launch title. Alright, we're gonna knock this dude out with the knee. Oh, here we go. More messages. And White Legacy, I appreciate the message. I'll try to read it later.
One, two, three,
alright. Also, what did you guys think of my face reveal? Did you guys watch it? What did you guys think I was gonna look like? Are you guys surprised I look like what I look like? Or what do you guys think? Alright, so we got another opponent knocked out. Next should be a main event. Let's see, sign contract. I haven't saved it all since I started this live stream, so I should probably save my game. Esports sponsored fight. Alright, so before we agree to that contract, we're going to go ahead and save our game because, again, I have it on manual save. The reason I did that is because some of the fights that have achievements related to them basically have a missable achievement. If you don't win that fight, you would have to start the career all over again. So I'm just making sure to not get auto-saved after an important match or anything like that. Last thing you want to do is take a loss and then have it auto-save your loss. So I'm manual saving. I'm going to sign the contract for the main event. I don't think this fight has an achievement related to it, but I think the next main event does. Again, we have 2 achievements left in this game before we have the full 1000G and 500,000 gamer score in total. So let's see. If you guys want to see me go through my 500 gamer score, I used to have a series called Progress Report where I went through basically 30,000 gamer score at a time. And every time I got an additional 30,000 gamer score, I went through those 30 games or through that 30,000 gamer score and let you guys know what I thought about those games. Let me know if you guys want me to bring Progress Report back. It would probably take me a while to get through my whole 500,000, 30K at a time, but if it's something you guys are interested in, maybe I'll do it. Let's see, so we're going to train with the free trainer once again. We'll go ahead and mix it up. Do weightlifting, auto train. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. How should we knock this dude out? Illegal blows. Do it legit. I might try it legit at first. Let's see how it goes. Man, these loading screens. I'm spoiled now, bro. With the Xbox Series X and PS5, I'm spoiled. I be like getting so bored during these loading screens. I'm like, damn, we used to deal with this. What the heck's going on here? What the heck? I do not remember this. This dude's fighting me at the face-off or what? I'm so confused right now. I do not remember that. I wonder if you can get knocked out in that face-off. Let's see.
Here we go, fight fans. I'm Joe Tessitore, and tonight's fight.
All right, let's try to knock this dude out legit, guys. Gonna hit him with that haymaker. Alright, might need to get out of this corner first. Let's see. There we go. That shot right there. If you can hit them with that punch, you'll phase them right away. And all you gotta do is hit them one more time after that. That's how you knock out an opponent in 2 punches. Again, if you've ever played this game, you have to hold this LB for like a power punch, and then you want to do like an opposite uppercut from the left down and then back up to the left. Just like that. That's how you do that power move. Or power haymaker, whatever you want to call it. Yo, thank you for another super chat. I can't read your name because I don't have my glasses on, but afterwards I'm going to get back to all the super chats, all of the chats. I'll go through any of them, let you guys know what I think, or respond to any questions or comments that you guys have. But for now, I'm trying to focus on playing this game, getting these wins, and getting the 1000 gamer score in this game fairly quickly. I basically played about the first 60% of this game before I started the stream because it's about a 3-hour game. By the time I started the stream, I only had about an hour left. Alright. We're gonna have to knock this dude out differently.
Previously, in their last battle, the fight ended in a dramatic knockout fashion. And look at his confidence.
So yeah, it shouldn't take longer than an hour to
A
get these
solid
final
body
achievements.
blow. This is the third time these two men have squared off.
Okay, there we go.
Again,
Alright,
he
nut
tumbles
shot, knocked him
down.
out.
That illegal blow did some damage.
Alright. Let's see, I think that's the second time I knocked that dude out, so one more and it'll be an automatic victory, but I don't know, I don't think he's gonna get up from this one. I think we got the W. There we go. Another win. That was a main event fight though, so one step closer to getting those final achievements. I think we need to win a Friday pay-per-view event and then the Everlast event. Okay, so I might be 2 main events away from getting the final achievement. But, you know, stick around as long as you want. I'm going to try to, you know, get through this as quick as I can for you guys. Oh, here we go. Friday night fight. So we do have an achievement related to this. So before I dive into that fight, I'm going to go ahead and do a manual save just in case I lose. Alright. Save active profile. Overwrite yes. Alright, now we're going to exit. Okay, so we're going to sign the contract. We're going to sign the contract for Friday night fights. Again, I think we have an achievement related to this. It's one of the 2 achievements that I have left. Alright, we're going to train for it. I see another super chat. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate the support. Like, I've been an achievement hunter ever since I was a kid. And just being able to do this is so cool. Alright. Auto-trained through that. And we're just going to dive straight into this fight. You know, I debated on streaming a really easy game. I probably have 20 easy achievement games lined up, ready to go. But the stream would have only been like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm not trying to do that to you guys. I wanted to do something cool. You know, it's 500,000 Gamerscore. I kind of wanted it to mean something, so I wanted it to be an Xbox 360 game, but also a game that I enjoyed. And again, what's better than a launch title for the Xbox 360? So I think at the end of the day, I'm pretty satisfied with choosing Fight Night Round 3. Alright, I gotta make sure I win this fight. Let's see if I can knock this dude out. There we go. Hit him with the haymaker. Aw, come on, bro. Alright, gotta go to the cheap shot.
He goes to the canvas for the first time. He got clocked by that illegal blow.
Keep kneeing him while he's down.
1, 2, 3.
Again, I think we have an achievement tied to this fight, so hopefully we'll get an achievement after this W. I wonder if I can hit him with another one of these one punch phases.
You can just tell this guy's got some power in those hands. He keeps his body tight and explosive.
There we go. Got him. Alright. Just knee him. Alright, got him down again. That's 2 times. If he gets up, I just need to knock him out one more time because I changed the settings to the 3 knockout rule, which basically means after you knock him out 3 times, it's basically game over.
He's going to find himself in a world of trouble if he gets knocked down again by the Beast. He's going to be looking for another knockout to prove once and for all who's the best fighter. He's going to need to do a better job of avoiding those combos from Macho. That's beautiful to watch.
Using all my stamina on these big punches. But that's how you can get through these fights the fastest. I mean, if you were actually, you know, trading blows and trading jabs and stuff like that, like, it would take forever to get through this game. It would take much longer than 3 hours. But as long as you know how to throw this haymaker right here that phases them in one punch, you can make your way through fights fairly quickly, especially because you can also do the illegal blows. So I kind of mixed in both of them, the strong punch, but also the illegal blows. You can technically throw knees or elbows the whole game, literally your whole career, and there's really no downside to doing so. The refs will talk crap, saying you're going to get disqualified or you're ruining your name, and people aren't going to want to fight you, stuff like that, but it doesn't actually make a difference. You're still able to play all of the same fights you would be able to play if you didn't throw illegal blows. Alright, that's the third time, so we went ahead and defeated that guy. Sweet. I wish I could be reading the chat right now, but again, I'm sorry guys, I'm blind. Without my glasses, I cannot like see the chat and the game at the same time. Noob problems, or at least streamer noob problems. It's the first live stream ever. Promise you guys I'll get better at this. Kind of just testing out my setup, stuff like that. Originally, I was going to stream this on Twitch, but I'm like, nobody follows me on Twitch. Like, what, 5 people are going to watch that? I'm like, I forgot YouTube does live. I'm just going to live stream on YouTube. I got all of you guys here on YouTube anyway, subscribe, so what's better than that? Probably a way better live stream compared to doing it on Twitch where I don't have any following at. But if you guys want to see me on Twitch, let me know. Or if you guys just want to see more live streams, let me know. I mean, YouTube allows YouTubers to do that now, so I mean, with my setup now, it's fairly easy for me to stream like this. Man, I feel like I'm sweating. It's probably these lights right here. Damn. Alright. After this, I'm going to dive into some Halo probably. I've been waiting to play it all day, but again, I was exactly 1000 G away from 500k, so I really couldn't play any games without messing that up. I just had to dive into that one game I was going to get 1000 Gamerscore in, so I can end up exactly at 500,000 Gamerscore.
We're seeing a classic power fighter.
Alright, I think for this guy, we're going to go knees. We're just going to try to finish this guy quick.
I wonder how the referee missed that one. Oh,
I don't want this to be a 2-hour stream.
He's putting his career on the line with all those illegal shots. If he keeps this
Alright, so we're just going to keep kneeing the guy over and over until his nuts can't take it no more. Alright. Cool, knocked him out. Literally, you can play the game just like that. You can straight up keep throwing knees through the whole career mode, and you'll end up basically getting all of the achievements. But you know, that's only so much fun. It's fun to actually try to knock him out with your hands. I mean, after all, we are boxing here.
Went down, but got up and is looking to fight his way back from the knockdown. You can see that.
There we go. I got one haymaker in for you guys.
He connects.
Got him.
Goes down from a powerful
Hell
haymaker
yeah.
and lands flush.
Alright. Again, if you guys want like any sort of achievement guide for this game, there is going to be one on the way. It's going to be in the form of an episode of Classic Completions. So it's going to be an episode of Classic Completions / achievement guide for Fight Night Round 3. Basically give you guys a breakdown on how to dive into the game and get the full 1000 G in about 3 hours or so. But again, this game is not backwards compatible, so to play it you are going to need an Xbox 360 as well as a physical copy of the game. I think they actually still sell this game digitally. I think it's around $14.99, something like that. That's one thing I don't understand about them ending the backwards compatibility program, or supposedly ending the backwards compatibility program, is that, like, if you go on the Xbox 360 and you go into the marketplace and see all of the full retail games they still have for sale, like, dude, so many of these games that they have for sale are not backwards compatible. So, like, you know, they use the excuse like, oh, licensing issues, or, you know, we can't, you know, find the developer to, you know, resell the game or anything like that. It's like, the game's already up for sale. Just make it backwards compatible. There's a ton of games that are for sale on Xbox 360 that never hit the backwards compatibility program. So maybe they tested them and they just had some issues or they didn't run right or something like that. But Fight Night Round 3 is a prime example. Last time I checked, I think it's for sale on the Xbox 360. But there's just a ton of games like that. I was just on my Xbox 360 looking at all of them. Like the old South Park Xbox Live Arcade games. Both of those are still up for sale. I'm like, dude, you guys are selling these games. Why aren't they backwards compatible? So hopefully they, reconsider that and they don't end the backwards compatibility program because, I mean, there's still so much potential, man. It's really sad that they would just say they're going to end it like that. Dude, we knocked out this guy so fast. Like, literally, I just punched him. He was phased and I knocked him out. That's that haymaker right there. I'll probably show you guys how to do that in the achievement guide as well if you guys want to know how to phase them in one punch. It's just such a slow punch and it really leaves you open to get countered if you don't pull it off. Like that punch right there, if that would have hit him, it would have phased him. Alright, let's try this again.
One thing you can do against a power guy is move. It's hard for him to generate a good punch when the
Let's just go
target is
for the
always
knees.
moving.
I don't know, this guy's backing up a lot. It's really hard to land that big haymaker one-phase punch if they keep backing up because, you only have so much reach and that punch is very slow. Way too much.
His corner needs to recognize what's going on and try to change his fighting strategy. I don't think anyone expected this from the Beast. The Bullies. Jab smacks his opponent in the head.
Dude, this dude is just backing up hella. Come on, man. Alright, I need to regain some stamina real quick. Again, just cheap shot him. Just cheap shot him until you win. It's the quickest way to do this. Maybe I can punch him. Maybe he's not expecting it now. Aw, man, like an inch away from his face. There we go. Got him. Knee. Got him. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're basically just going to keep rinsing and repeating this process until we get the for 1000 G. Again, we have 2 achievements left. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever got that achievement after that Friday night fight. I need to go back into the achievements and check.
The Beast.
Loading screens. Alright, let's check the achievements. So right now, we have 750 out of 1000 G. We still need the Everlast sponsored fight and win any ESPN pay-per-view fight. Oh, okay. I thought it was a Friday night fight. I guess it's a ESPN pay-per-view. That's probably this main event right there. I just need to reach the popularity and I'll be able to play it. And then I'm assuming the next main event after that is probably the Everlast event. So we just need to keep fighting. That popularity bar is going to increase. Okay, there we go. So just so you guys know, when you dive into this game, you're going to have an opportunity to select a variety of contracts. Every week it'll have like anywhere between 1 to 5 different contracts to choose from. I lean towards the ones that have the best benefits. For instance, this Friday night fight has a popularity boost, so that's going to help us fill that popularity bar much faster, and in turn we're going to be able to get the 1000 G much faster. Again, I really appreciate all of you guys in the chat. I'm going to be going over the chat at the end of this stream after I hit the 500k and unlock the final achievement in this game. So if you have the time, go ahead and stick around until then. Or you can just, touch base with my channel again tomorrow. I'll have this video uploaded as an actual, I'll have this stream uploaded as an actual video so you guys can check it out and maybe, tune in for the Q&A part then. But otherwise, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We're going to go ahead and dive into this next fight. We have Cheevo Guides versus Roy Jones Jr. There's some rumors that they're making a new fight night. I really hope they are. I mean, there's a lot of hype around boxing lately because of all the celebrity boxing and the whole Jake Paul hype and stuff like that. But boxing had seemed to fade away for a while, sadly. I think it's mostly due to the UFC getting so popular. But, you know, if they want to make boxing more popular, release some boxing games. There used to be a bunch, and now there's, like, none. And they wonder why boxing isn't popular. You know, people used to play Punch-Out and Ready to Rumble and all the classic boxing games, and now you really don't have any. So it's understandable why, you know, boxing kind of faded away in terms of popularity. Alright, we got him knocked out. Let's do illegal blow. There we go. Alright, already got Roy Jones Jr. knocked out one time. 2 more to go. I'm gonna drink some more Red Bull.
1, 2, 3,
Alright.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow, for one knockout, he actually took quite a while to get up. 7 seconds. We might be able to knock him out with the second knockout. We might not have to wait until 3. Oh no, he got me. He got me with the counter. Run. Ah, damn. Alright. I got knocked out. It happens. My guy will get up. We'll just knee him the rest of the match. Make sure we secure the bag, secure the W. Here we go, here we go.
I can't believe this boxer keeps throwing illegal blows. Doesn't he understand this is something that could affect the rest of his career?
Man, he's backing up hella. I mean, I would too. I wouldn't want to be getting kneed in the nuts over and over again.
We're seeing a classic power fighter here, folks. Feet planted and set, hands tight to the body and ready to explode.
The thing is those haymakers, you know, they're super slow, and so when they're backing up, it's really hard to land one. Aw, man, almost got him right there. Bam. Wow. He blocked it. No, he's countering me pretty good. Alright, we're going for the low blows again.
Relaxed arms on his toes.
This dude will not stop backing up, man. I hate fighting opponents like this.
Oh, if he keeps landing these type of shots, we may see a knockout soon.
The frame rate in this game is so bad. Like, it would have benefited from FPS boost. Like, you have no idea. This game would be so sick if it was in 60 FPS 4K. Like, they don't even need to make a new fight night. Just re-release round 3 with some new fighters.
Jones counter uppercut lands full force and stuns his adversary. Roy Jones Jr.'s got to be thrilled with how well that round went.
Wow.
Let's look at the replay of another round dominated by Jones.
A lot of these fights haven't went to the end of round 1, but it's just he was backing up a lot. I'm gonna auto heal. No need to manually heal my guy. Alright.
Let's see how things go with round number 2.
Let's see if we can hit him with the haymaker.
Nice punch.
Oh, damn it. See, the disadvantage to that punch is it really leaves you open for a counter if they block it.
If you see your opponent's hands tight to the body and face like
you guys are wondering why my dude's so slow? It's not that he's slow, it's just I keep throwing the same haymaker punch, but it's because I'm not trying to stream this game for 24 hours. I'm trying to like end these fights right away, so I'm going for the heavy shots. He definitely has faster punches and just... Okay, he isn't backing up as much anymore. Maybe I can get away with these knees now. Alright, elbow.
What his opponent has in the speed department also may be a liability in the power department. Nice jab by Jones.
Damn. Alright, I left myself open right there. I just need to stick to one thing. I'm just gonna stick to the knees, man. He's not backing up a lot anymore. I know this isn't the most entertaining option, just kneeing the guy over and over again, but that's how you can get the 1000 G the fastest in this game, man. Ultimately, you guys watch me because you guys want to know how to complete these games the fastest, so that's the easiest and fastest way to do this. Is to just throw the illegal blows over and over again, knees, elbows. You won't get disqualified. You can just keep throwing illegals until you win. We have him knocked out 2 times. We just need one more time. Let's see. Let's see. This fight is taking way longer than I would usually like a fight to take. But he's Roy Jones Jr. He was one of the best boxers.
That's the second time he goes
All right.
down. Even if he makes it
that's the 3rd knockout. I think it is. So we should have went ahead and defeated Roy Jones Jr. again.
1, 2, 3,
is that the 2nd? I might be getting all these fighters mixed up with each other. Wow, it was. Alright. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
The beast connects with an arching blow.
We'll just knee him a couple more times until he is officially knocked out. Alright. This fight is officially over. Dude, this dude's nuts are probably just done. Took like 30 knees to the nuts. That's so funny. Alright. Another one bites the dust. Let's see. I'm gonna drink some water, man. Alright, we're about 1 fight away from the main event. So we're going to knock out one more guy, and then we'll be able to play the main event, which will get us our next achievement, because it's an ESPN pay-per-view fight. And that is related to one of the last 2 achievements that I have. ESPN pay-per-view fight, and then the Everlast sponsored fight, which I think is the next main event after this one. So we should be fairly close to getting the full 1000 G in this game. Probably like 7 or 8 fights away, I'd say. It's definitely not going to take all night, but it's not the fastest completion in the world either. Again, if you guys didn't catch the live stream earlier, this game takes about 3 to 4 hours to get the full 1000 G. I'd already played it for about 2.5, almost 3 hours earlier, so I'd assumed that I only needed about an hour left. So I didn't stream this whole game, just the end of it, basically. Alright, let's see if I can hit this dude with the haymaker. Come on, man.
Power guys tend to be slower, and if you can get through their defense, you can slow them down even more.
There we go. See, that's that one-shotter. I gotta punch him one more time, though. Alright. Time's running out. Going for the knee. Last case scenario. Alright. So yeah, really, this completion is just a combination of throwing illegal blows, occasionally throwing that haymaker if you want to mix it up, that, and just making sure that you turn off the autosave. So just in case you do lose one of these achievement fights, that you don't have to start all the way over, because it does autosave after a match, whether you win or lose. So again, the last thing you want to do is lose a fight that has an achievement related to it, and then have it auto-save your loss after. So just make sure that you turn it on manual save, and that you remember to manually save.
It's hard for him to generate a good punch when the target is always moving. He's taking the
because the last thing you want to do is turn on manual save and then never save your game. At least if you plan on completing it in multiple days, or more than one day. I had completed about half of it, or a little more than half of it earlier. I made sure I saved my game and just picked it up for this live stream. And tomorrow I'll probably start playing Halo. I think tomorrow the new season of Forza starts, so I'll probably start trying to get my last achievement in there for completing every event in the season. I had missed some of the events this last season, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get it. Alright, there we go. Got him knocked out for the second time. Let's see. I know if I got kneed in the nuts that many times, I wouldn't be getting up, but we'll see. Yeah, see? This dude understands. I feel his pain. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to get up either. It's probably why these illegal blows are so effective in this game. Seriously, dude? We're like just short of the main event. Alright, so we gotta do one more fight before the main event. Which one's gonna pay me the most? This one. Alright. Cool. On to the next one. Again, don't waste your time training if you decide to go for this 1000G. Just pick the free trainer, mix up the different trainings, there's 3 different ones, and just use auto train. And that's basically just going to fast forward through the whole training process, and you can just dive into your next fight. So, on to the next fight. After we knock out this guy, we should be able to dive into the ESPN pay-per-view event and get our next achievement. After that, I should only have 1 achievement left in this game. Basically, 1 achievement away from the glorious 500,000 Gamerscore. Again, sorry for these loading screens. Traditionally, this is something that I would edit through in a YouTube video, but being that this is a live stream, you guys have to wait through the loading screens with me. Let's see. Oh yeah, hit him with the haymaker right away. Let's just take him out with a knee. Alright. We're gonna get this one quick, guys. We're gonna get this one quick. Hopefully I don't jinx myself. I did catch him with that haymaker, like, literally right away. Let's see if we can get him again. Oh, damn. He countered me. Wow, he got me really hurt him with that counter blow. There we go. Got it. Boom. Alright. We're going to beat this guy fairly quickly, guys. We hit him with the 2 haymakers fairly quick, and then we hit him with the knee right after. If you're not familiar with this game, once you get him phased like that, all you gotta do is hit him one more time, and then you usually knock him out.
Perfect counter punch, and he's in real trouble now.
He's blocking it. Well, it's probably because I keep doing the same damn thing.
He counters and hits him with a pounding haymaker that sends him reeling.
The reason I'm doing this though, and the reason it's so slow and so powerful, is because it's a 1-punch phaser, so it's gonna phase him in 1 punch.
If you see your opponent's hands tight to the body and face like that,
I need to
small steps forward, then he's
get some stamina back, move back a little bit. Alright, here we go. Come on. It didn't even look like he was blocking.
Wow, this is turning out to
Alright, I was talking too much shit. He knocked me out. My guy's gonna get back up though. It's just the first knockout. Again, we have the 3 knockout rule activated, so I just knock him out one more time and we'll be good to go. Damn. See, the biggest disadvantage to throwing that punch is it leaves you open for a counter like so bad. As you can see, he keeps messing me up on that counter. Oh my. Alright, we're going with illegal blows. If I get back up right now, we're going illegal blows. Just because this fight is going there. I did jinx myself. You guys see it. I knocked him out quick twice, and then Oh my god, my dude's not gonna get back up. Oh, damn. Wow. Alright, so in my career, I lost 2 fights now. It's not a big deal if you lose a fight. There's no achievements for going undefeated or anything like that, so I don't need to like load up my save or anything. The only reason I would need to do that is if that was a match that had an achievement related to it. But damn, that match totally took a turn on me. I thought I was about to sweep him quick, and then he ended up knocking me out. I did jinx myself hardcore right there. Man, alright. So no more talking shit because it's not working out. So we're going to go to train. We're going to auto train, and we're just going to have to get another fight. And the next one will be the main event. Unfortunately, I let that dude knock me out. It sucks. I just wasted like 3 minutes of my life, and of your life if you're watching this. I'm sorry. Damn. I'll do better for you guys next time. Alright. Let's see. I probably should have gotten a little bit further in this game before I started live streaming, because I really didn't want this live stream to be longer than an hour, and I feel like it's going to be now. But however long it is, I'm going to upload it. Wow, I'm fighting the same guy. Alright. We're just throwing knees. I'm trying to get to the main event. He's backing up a lot, though. Too much for me to eat him.
The ref didn't see that, or he's letting it slide. Black Mambas served a combo, and both punches nailed their targets. There's another flagrant knee to the groin. He's putting his career on the line.
I know, it's messed up. We're playing a boxing game, and I'm just kneeing him over and over again. You guys, I wonder what the people think that are joining the live stream and like watching me play Fight Night. Like, go, why is this dude just kneeing him over and over again? There's probably comments like that in the stream. I just haven't seen them yet. Yeah, I know it's boxing. I'm kneeing the dude in the nuts, but hey, I'm doing it for an achievement. Alright, we knocked him out once. Just gonna do that again. Make sure I don't lose this time. When in doubt, just knee your opponent in the nuts or elbow him in the head. You can throw elbows too. They're actually pretty effective. But the thing is that they're just really short range. There's not really any range to them, so they need to be like right up in your face to land an elbow. So you know, you can mix it up here and there, but they really need to be up in your face if you're gonna land an elbow. Even a knee. The knee doesn't have that much more range than your elbow either, but it's a little more range.
Always on the balls of their feet and very light. You can just
I know this isn't the most entertaining way to defeat this guy, but he beat me last time, so I'm just, you know, doing it the easy way this time. Trying not to lose to the same guy 2 times in a row. Alright, here we go. Second knockout. There we go. This guy is not going to beat me again. I'm not saying I'm good or anything like that either, because I'm just kneeing the dude in the nuts. Knees and elbows. That's how you get your 1000 G in this game. He got back up though. This dude got some balls of steel. Alright. There we go. Alright, that's the 3rd knockout. So that's going to be the 3 knockout rule. It's automatically going to end the fight. And now we can go ahead and dive into the main title fight, which is the ESPN pay-per-view event. And this one does have an achievement related to it. So I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to go ahead and save my game as I turned off autosave. And that way, God forbid, I lose or get knocked out, I can go ahead and load up this save and redo the achievement, or redo the fight to get the achievement. Alright, here we go. There we go, ESPN pay-per-view boxing. We're going to go ahead and sign that contract, and then we're going to auto train after. And then we can go ahead and dive into the fight. And more than likely just knock this dude out with knees and elbows. I might try a few haymakers at first. Alright, auto train. There we go. Let me know what you guys think about the quality of this stream. It's my first stream, so I have no idea if it's going well on your end or not. Hopefully there's no lag or anything like that. Hopefully everything looks nice and crisp. I try to pride myself on quality, so I really, wanted to make sure I had the right equipment before I dove into anything like this. So hopefully the live stream is going well for you guys. If so, let me know down in the chat below.
You gotta love it when two fighters are
great. We have another face-off fight. I don't think you can get knocked out right here, but who knows. It doesn't let me throw any punches. It only lets me block. Everybody's just watching. Like, that would have got broken up so fast. I get it. They're trying to mix it up. Alright. Now, finally, a match that has an achievement related to it. Let's see if we can get a haymaker.
In this special event of ESPN pay-per-view boxing. The Beast was embarrassed at the weigh-in.
Get a little bit closer.
Hard right to the head. Hard left hook after a solid right. A huge uppercut from the natural.
Trying to land this big punch on him.
Lucky the referee didn't see that.
There we go. Got him. Give him the knee. There we go. One knockout. Sweet.
1, 2, 3.
Again, I appreciate you guys in the chat. I'm going to try to get to all of you guys after I hit the 500,000 gamer score.
The Natural's been looking forward to this
Oh man, I totally left myself open right there. There we go. Got him again. There we go. 2 out of 3 knockouts. Let's see if he gets back up. Maybe he'll make it easy on me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh hell yeah, this dude ain't getting up. Alright, so we just won a main event and we should be getting our next achievement. So we should only have 1 achievement left in the game, 1 achievement away from that glorious 500,000 gamer score. Hell yeah. There we go, 150 gamer score, ESPN pay-per-view achievement. Alright. Yeah, it appears the Everlast event is the next main event. So we just need to make it through like probably 4 to 6 fights before we fill up our next popularity bar and we can participate in that main event. And that is going to unlock our final achievement in the game, getting me to that final 500,000 gamer score milestone. And then it's on to 600k, I guess. So let's dive into training. We're going to auto train with the free trainer. And do combo dummy this time. Auto train. Alright. Let's go fight. If you guys have been tuning in this whole time, I truly appreciate you. Again, this is the first time live streaming, so any support I have on this live stream is really truly appreciated, as I just mentioned. Any support on the channel, whether you watch my videos, whether you're one of my patrons, or you just try to reach out to me and send me a kind message, anything like that, I really appreciate all of you guys.
I'm Joe Tessitore, and
Alright,
we are
let's knock this
underway
dude out.
with this edition of ESPN's Wednesday Night Fights.
Try to get him with the punch. There we go. Got him. Get him with the knee next.
That was an illegal shot for the
That's
real
Holyfield.
deal.
Alright. Got him knocked out.
1, 2, 3.
That was fairly quick.
5, 6.
But I learned last time I'm not going to talk shit because he'll probably end up beating
Trying to
me.
get his legs back underneath him. He may have to try to hang on till the end of this round.
I just have luck like that. The moment I start talking shit, I end up losing.
One thing you can do against a power guy is move. It's hard for him to generate a good punch when the target is always moving. He's taking a beating
There we
here.
go. And the third knockout. Alright. We got him swept pretty quick. Yo, I see another super chat. I really appreciate you. I'll give you a shout out for the super chat at the end of the video. Anybody that's sending over any super chats or any regular chats, I'm going to get to all of them at the end of this video. Again, I truly appreciate you guys. I'd shout you out right now, but I need my glasses on, and I don't know. I just got to the point where I feel comfortable wearing my glasses on stream. I'd rather not have glasses on. Maybe I'll show you guys my nerdy self eventually. But for now, I'm trying to get through this whole stream without my glasses. I can see, I can't read like small text. And the way that I have this streaming on my screen right now, I see half of it is the game I'm playing and half of it is, you know, OBS, which is basically the streaming software. So the chat portion of my screen is actually really small. I need to become a professional streamer and get a whole separate screen for my chat. I think that's how the real ones do it. But for now, I'm doing my best with the equipment that I have. So again, I'm actually really interested in going through the chat and seeing all of you guys' chats. But I'm going to wait until I get this final achievement and get that sweet 500,000 gamer score, and then I'll dive into them. But for now, it's on to our next opponent. Something Roberts. We're going to knock him out. We'll see if we can do it legit or with illegal blows. Hopefully, it only takes 2 knockouts. Hopefully, you don't have to get all 3. Let's see. Let's just knee this guy. Let's get through this guy quick.
I wonder how the referee missed that one.
He's backing up a lot, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to knee this guy. Might just waste all my energy. Alright, I need to punch him a little bit first because he's backing up way too much for me to knee him over and over again. Oh man, I really wish I would have hit him with that. There we go. Got him. Knee, knee, knee. Hell yeah. We are the knights that say knee. Only old people will get that. That's a Monty Python reference.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He got back up.
He's gonna find himself in a
Expected. It was only first one.
Again by the beast. Diesel with a jab and a straight right hand. He's just
got him.
Again, he
Alright.
down. That illegal blow
Nice and quick. Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see if he'll get up.
6,
Does he have balls of steel?
8,
I guess
9,
not.
10.
2 knockouts to the nuts.
The beast thrilled
He couldn't recover after that.
Victory here tonight.
Again, we're only a few fights away from our final achievement, guys. The last achievement is related to the Everlast main event. As you can see, it's like right here, this Everlast event. Once I fill up this popularity bar right here, then we'll be able to participate in that event. And as long as I win the event, I'll get the final achievement, giving me the full 1,000 gamer score and the full, and the 500,000 gamer score in total. All right, next fight. Let's do this. Okay, none of them have any popularity bonus. Okay, they pay the same. I was about to say, although the other one pays more, but nope. They pay the same. So just going to pick one. We're going to go to train. Going to auto train with the free trainer. Let's do this. I haven't done the combo dummy in a while. So we're going to auto train the combo dummy. I probably only need 3 or 4 fights before I can fill that popularity meter and participate in the final main event in the career mode. So if you're wondering how much longer this stream is going to be, probably like anywhere from 3 to 5 fights. On top of that, the time it's going to take for me to go through all of these chats and answer you guys' questions. So hopefully it's not too late where you're at. I know this live stream is a little late at night, but I thought that was a little bit better because I know a lot of people work and stuff like that, and hopefully you guys were just on your phone late at night and you see me live streaming and it was a pleasant surprise or something like that.
I'm Joe Tessitore, and we are underway with this edition of ESPN's Friday Night Fights.
Alright, this guy is playing a little more aggressive, so I might just try to use this guy. He's like right up in my face. Yeah, I'll be able to get this guy with the knees. We're just going to keep kneeing him. He finally created some distance.
Power guys tend to be slower, and if you can get through their defense, you can slow them down even more. I really don't like seeing repeated illegal shots. It's not
eventually we'll get that bar down. Takes a while. This dude has some armor down there or something. He could take a lot of knees to the nuts. Let's see. Oh, got him with the elbow. He wasn't expecting that.
That was an illegal shot for Lacey.
Got him. Alright. Sorry I'm skipping all the knockout cameras. I know that's like one of the best parts of this game, but I'm trying to, be time efficient and get through this as quick as possible. Alright, I was trying to switch it up, get him with that haymaker, but he's blocking him. So let's just keep doing the illegal blows. Alright. Almost there. Got him. Let's see. Elbow. Try again. Alright, nah. He's not close enough. We'll do another move. There we go. Got him. And we shall see if he gets up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh man, this guy got heart. Alright.
What a fight we have on our hands tonight.
We got a rough day tomorrow.
They produce two of the best.
Let's see. Alright. Got him. Alright. Again, 3 knockout rules, so that's going to automatically defeat him. Gonna go ahead and skip through all that stuff. Alright, let's see here. Loading screens. Alright, so that's how far or how close we are to the final event. The Everlast event is where I'm going to get my final achievement. So I just need to fill this bar right here, popularity meter, and then we will be at our final fight. That's going to give us the last achievement and full 1000 G for the game, and that will also be the achievement that gets me to 500,000 Gamerscore. Only 1 fight available, so I'm just going to choose that one. We're going to go to train. I have a feeling I need 3 fights left before the main event, but maybe if we get lucky and get some sort of popularity bonus on the next fight, maybe we can get there in 2 fights. But I'm thinking about 3 more fights before that meter is filled. Luckily, these fights don't take too long. Let's see. Guides versus Quinn. If you guys are wondering, I muted all of the music in the game, but that's just because I didn't want it to get like demonetized or flagged on YouTube for the music. Because if you aren't familiar, if you include any music in any of your YouTube videos, basically any type of monetization for that video goes towards the person that made that song. So yeah, I went ahead and muted the in-game music, but not everything else. Let's see if we can get to hit this dude with the haymaker. He's playing a little more aggressive, not backing up as much. There we go. Couple knees to the nuts, and he's down. Just like that. We'll be done with these 3 fights before you guys know it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Again, I appreciate everybody that has tuned in for this live stream. This is my first live stream ever, so if you are participating in the chat or even just watching, I truly appreciate it.
You know, although he may not have any one outstanding skill, he doesn't have any glaring weaknesses either. He's a well-rounded opponent. Hard blow reverberates throughout his...
All right, got him again.
Shot. Now he's been down
just
twice.
like that.
Once more in this... 1, 2,
all right.
3,
I don't think he's gonna get up, but we shall see.
6, 7,
Yeah, he's down. It's too late for him to start standing up.
it's over.
Cool. One more
The
knocked
beast
out of the
is
way. Another one bites the dust. Hey, if you guys didn't watch my face reveal, go check out that video. If for some reason this is the first time you've seen my face, check out the face reveal video. Also, the video I uploaded after that is my first unboxing video where I showed my face. And basically in that video, we are unboxing the rarest Xbox shoes ever. They're the black Xbox 360 Adidas Forum Mids. And basically there were only 360 pairs manufactured. So they're super rare shoes. Only 360 of them out there. Luckily, I got my hand on a pair. They were only sold at a store in San Diego one day, and I happened to be in San Diego that day, and so I was able to purchase the shoes. They were like 160 bucks, but they resell for way more than that. But I'm not gonna resell them. They're gonna be on my shelf, like my prized Xbox possession moving forward. So yeah, if you guys are interested in what those shoes look like, make sure you guys check out that unboxing of the Xbox 360 Adidas shoes, specifically the black version. Aside from that, let's go ahead and dive into this next fight. This will be the next YouTube video on my channel. I'm going to keep this up. This is going to be the only video on my channel that I didn't actually edit through. So you guys are going to see the full thing, all of the mess ups and slurred words, all that good stuff.
Here we go with round number 1.
Honestly, I wasn't too sure if I was built for this live stream thing. You know, it's a whole different beast compared to just editing videos and putting them on YouTube, because, you know, you don't get an opportunity to edit anything. It's pretty much, you know, live stream, so, you know, whatever you say or whatever you do is out there, and so it's just a whole different beast. It's a whole different experience. I'm confident that I can do it, you know, but it just takes practice and setting up and, you know, having the right equipment and all of that stuff. That's where a lot of that confidence comes from, is just making sure that I'm doing things the right way. I want to make sure that I maintain, you know, a certain quality on my channel, because I want to grow this channel bigger than it is, you know. That's why I made the video about showing my face, and that's why I showed my face, is because, you know, I can only get so far with the channel, you know, not showing my face. You know, a lot of these brands, they want a face to tie to the brand, you know. So if I'm going to work with any sponsors or partner with Xbox or anything like that, they're going to want to see my face. And that's really what a lot of this was about. And I really just think showing my face is going to help take it to the next level. Not only that, but hopefully, you know, it helps build a relationship with you guys. Hopefully, you know, you guys feel like you know me a little bit better, know more about me. Because who knows, maybe I was a little mysterious before. You guys probably had no idea what I looked like. For all you guys know, I had a 3-foot beard and was 400 pounds. You guys had no idea. So, yeah, I think it's all working out fairly well. But I don't know, it's just a move that I feel like I had to make eventually, and I wanted to do it at a special time, so I did it once I hit 15,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys for getting me to 15,000 subscribers. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, like seriously. And really, I promise you guys, it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Hopefully, you know, it gets to the point where I can pay all my bills with YouTube one day, and I can put more time into it and deliver more content, and you know, basically try to do this thing full time. But for right now, it's a part-time thing. I'm still running my graphic business full time. So, gotta keep that going until this thing's making a lot more money. But that's just the realistic side of it, you know. I am a human. I got bills like everybody else. I got a family. I got 2 kids and a lady that I'm trying to keep all 3 of them happy every day. So that's my #1 priority, is being a good dad, taking care of my girlfriend and our kids, and making sure I got a roof over our heads and the power's on, all that good stuff. Alright. You know what? I mashed A through that. Let's go back. I want to see how close I am. Okay, so we're only 1 fight away from the main event, which means we only have 2 fights left, guys. I'm going to go ahead and save my game. Or actually, I'll save it after the next fight. So, after this fight, there will be the main event, the Everlast sponsored main event. And that is the final fight that has an achievement related to it. So, 2 more fights, and we'll have this full 1000 G, and we will reach the glorious 500,000 Gamerscore. We're almost there, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys that has been tuned in for this stream, especially if you've been tuned in this whole time. I know it's a lengthier stream. Hopefully, I'm a little bit enjoyable to watch. I know it's a little bit different compared to my usual content, but you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You'll never hit the ball if you don't swing the bat. And that's what I'm doing here, you know, with this whole face reveal and occasional streams and things like that. I'm really just, you know, going for it. I don't want to, you know, grow old and have regrets and stuff like that. So, you know, I never would have known how my channel would have done if I would have showed my face, if I never would have did it, you know. So I'm happy I did it, because at least, you know, I know what it's like now. Again, I appreciate everybody in the chat. I'm going to get to the chat after I get this achievement and hit the 500,000 Gamerscore. It should probably be in the next 10 minutes or so. We only have 2 fights left. We already knocked this dude out once, so this fight will be over before you know it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was tagged hard.
Let's see if we can hit this dude with another haymaker.
The beast's
Damn
going
it,
to
he
have to
countered
find
me.
a way to recompose himself after that crushing hook. This power fighter may not move like Sugar Ray, but all they have to do is plant those feet,
this dude.
and you better not get in
He's
the way of
actually
punches
hitting me with
after
a
that.
lot of counters
I
when
can't
I'm hitting
believe
him
this
with those
boxer keeps throwing
haymakers.
illegal blows. Doesn't he understand this is something that could affect the rest of his career and popularity?
We're just gonna cheese it this time and just non-stop knees to the nuts.
I'm a big fan of that.
If you guys weren't tuned in earlier, this is the easiest way to finish fights in this game. If you're trying to fly through campaign and, you know, get the 1000 G in 3 hours, just keep throwing illegal blows. Oh my god, he's about to knock me out. Oh no, knock him out first. Aw, damn it. He got me once. Hey, it happens. If you've been tuning in for this stream occasionally, oh man, my controller just died. That sucks. I hope it's not almost dead, or I'll have to go grab some batteries because I'm playing with Xbox 360 and this thing has good old batteries in it. Come on, batteries, last the whole stream. Don't do this to me.
It appears as though some swelling is forming around his right eye. He just needs to stay relaxed. He's got his opponent right where he wants him.
Oh my god, dude. I'm playing so sloppy right now.
He goes down.
Damn it. I hope that guy gets back up right now.
Get up from this one more, and it's all over.
I got all distracted about batteries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Come on, bruh. Get up.
7,
He's not gonna get up. Damn it.
10.
Alright, well, I guess we need 2 more fights still. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't want to extend this stream any longer than I have to, but, you know, it's life. You win some, you lose some. I lost one. Alright, at least it wasn't the main event. I'm still 1 fight away from filling that popularity meter and having a chance at the Everlast fight. So let's just sign another contract. Again, really sorry I just lost that fight, guys. See, that's one of the downfalls to streaming is, you know, you guys see the good and the bad in terms of the gameplay. Like, in a traditional YouTube video, I can edit out, you know, times where I get knocked out or lose or things like that. That's really what it comes down to, you know. Videos are more of like a highlight reel, you know. They're edited videos versus like live streams. You kind of see all of it. So, unfortunately, just took an L right there, but it's all good. Still only 2 fights left. Not tripping too bad about it. Again, there's really no downside to losing in this game unless the loss was on a fight related to an achievement. In that case, you would want to back out and load up your save, because if you lose a fight that has an achievement related to it, you have to start the whole career over again.
He's taking the initiative with that 2-shot.
All right, there we go. We got him with the haymaker.
That was an illegal
There we go.
shot for Big
All right,
Train.
sweet.
Let's
Got him
take a look
again.
at that. 1,
I see blue in the chat. I think we got another super chat. I appreciate you guys.
6.
Whoever's dropping super chats, like, for real, thank you. It all makes a big difference. Especially in terms of, you know, me putting more into this channel and things like that, because, like, let's be realistic. The more money I can make off this channel, the more I can prioritize it and ultimately deliver more content for you guys. Because I do, you know, gotta take care of my family and stuff like that. That's number one.
Displays his hand speed with that combo.
Hopefully one day I'll be able to take care of my family with YouTube and stuff like that. But right now, it pays some bills, it pays some utilities, you know, helps definitely, but it's not paying my rent yet.
It never can hurt you to be a balanced fighter like this. You just don't bring any glaring weakness to the ring.
Alright. You almost got this guy. Alright, hell yeah. We'll see if he gets up after that. One thing I underestimated about this whole live streaming thing is how hot it would get under these lights. I'm like sweating, bruh.
6, 7, 8.
Alright, here we go. One more knockout and this guy will be done, because there's the 3 knockout rule. If you're wondering when you plan on playing this game, that option is not on by default. You need to go into the settings and turn on the 3 knockout rule. Otherwise, you may have opponents that, you know, have a lot of heart and end up getting up 4 or 5 times.
Surges forward behind that
Trying to hit him with these heavy haymakers.
Wow,
Alright, I should have just went back to the nut shots. Like, trying to get fancy. I'm trying to get the big knockout. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta kick him in the nuts and just get the achievement quick. Let's see.
Big Train moves forward behind that 2-shot combo. Only 10 seconds until the bell rings.
Imagine if my achievement guide for this game was only like 10 seconds long and I was just like, keep kneeing him in the nuts. The whole career. He'll get the full 1000 G, that's it. Just knee your opponent in the nuts.
Let's stop that thing from...
Alright, we're gonna auto heal and then we're just gonna go back to it. Alright.
Round number 2 is about to
Let's
begin.
see.
Here comes 2 hard blows from Big Train.
Poor dude. He's not gonna be able to have kids after
Looking
this.
good with that combination. You gotta love that bulldog type of power style. The crowd loves seeing the explosiveness from these type of fighters. He goes down hard.
I can only imagine like the people that joined this live stream before I like talked about the method of the illegal blows. Imagine like you just doing the live stream, you just see me kneeing the dude with nuts over and over again.
1, 2.
I know there had to be a few of you guys that just joined and were like, what the hell is he doing just kneeing the dude over and over again?
He's gonna find himself in
Dude,
a
how did
world of
this dude
trouble
get
if he gets
up,
knocked down
man?
again
This dude has
by the
balls of
beast.
steel. Jesus. I thought I knocked this dude out 3 times
You want
already.
to examine a textbook style,
Maybe I'm
and
tripping.
there you have it. Good defensive
All
and
right.
offensive skills.
I know this isn't the most entertaining way to defeat this opponent, guys, but, you know, I play a lot of Fight Night today, and at this point, I'm just trying to get through this fight.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, he ain't getting up. You take 50 nut shots, you ain't getting up, bruh. Alright, guys, so that is going to be the final fight before the final fight. That's the final fight that's going to basically fill up the popularity meter. And now I should be able to access the Everlast main event, which is tied to our final achievement in the game. So we're going to go to sign contract. There it is. This is a fight that has our final achievement related to it. But before I go ahead and dive into this final fight, which is going to get me to the glorious 500,000 gamer score, I'm going to go ahead and save my game. Because the last thing I want is to lose this fight and have to play the whole career mode over again. So I'm going to save my game before I enter this fight, just in case, God forbid, I lose this fight. I can go ahead and load up this save like a smart achievement hunter. Save your game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sign the contract now that our game is saved. And there it is. Sign the contract. We have to train. Again, if you weren't tuned in earlier, you can go ahead and pick the free trainer, the whole career mode, and just make sure that you're mixing up the different trainings. You can auto train. You don't need to actually play the mini games. It's only going to lengthen your completion. So auto train, and we're going to go ahead and start up the final fight. We're about to get 1000 G in Fight Night Round 3, guys. A launch title on the Xbox 360. All of the final achievement after this fight, and we'll be at 500,000 gamer score. Yep, look. 900 out of 1000 G. Let's do it. Oh, great. Has another drama scene. Doesn't try to fight me at the weigh-in. Unfortunately, you can only block here. I don't think it actually lets you throw punches, so I'm just going to go ahead and block. He can go ahead and, you know, vent. or do whatever he's doing, show off in front of the audience. I'm just waiting for the real fight so I can knock this dude out. I'm pretty confident you can't knock him out right here, or he can't knock you out. It's just like a drama sequence. Hype up the fight. Here we go. Final fight of Fight Night Round 3. Should I try to do it legit? Should fight this guy? Alright, let's try to knock this dude out legit. If it gets bad, I'll start kneeing him. But I'm trying to get these one-shot phasers on him. There we go. Bow. Damn. Alright, got him legit. See, I can play this game without nut shots, guys. I can. You just gotta use them haymakers. See, I'll go ahead and play this knockout cam. Just because it's the final fight, and this is really the best part of the game, is watching the knockout cam. Again, this knockout cam was just next level when it came out. When the Xbox 360 launched, like, that was all the hype, was the knockout cam. And the waves that you see in the cheeks when they get knocked out, and the spit and the blood coming out of their mouth. It was so realistic at the time.
He's just a well-rounded boxer. Good speed,
it still looks good, surprisingly. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like still think the graphics were legit going back to it, but even coming back to it and playing it on an Xbox 360, I mean, these graphics were really impressive for being a launch title on the Xbox 360. Alright, these haymakers. Again, the downside to throwing this one-shot phase or phaser, where you can phase them in one punch, the downside is it really leaves you open for a counter if they block it. So, like, you know, I know I'm not throwing a bunch of fast punches. Like, I could jab him, but I'm trying to get the big punch.
Bang, and he stumbles back from a skillful haymaker off a counter move. He lands a brutal uppercut, then two more solid shots for good measure. He's going to be looking for another knockout to prove once and for all who's the best fighter. The Beast won't last long if he continues to eat combos like that.
Alright, I might have to resort to knees. He's blocking my one puncher.
Wow, he's off balance now.
I'll give it one more shot.
Haymaker surprised him. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. You can see the hurt in his eyes, and his body looks like it's about ready to completely give out on him for the Beast. As these two men do for the third time.
We're going for the knees. He's probably going to knock me out one time. It's all good.
With that punch, he becomes
it's what I get. Trying to be too cocky. I'm just going to use the method. I'm just going to throw the illegal blows. At least I got one legit. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this final achievement and hit this 500,000 gamer score. Alright, now he wants to back up a bunch.
That round was exactly what his corner wanted to see.
Alright, round ended. See, that's where this completion can get a lot lengthier than, you know, the 3 hours that you can complete it in with the illegal shots. Is if you try to actually box and, you know, get the haymakers and use your fists, then it's going to be a longer completion. You can really cruise through this by simply just kneeing them or elbowing them over and over again.
It's not good for either fighter, and it's going to anger many fans. Nice two-punch combination lands with authority. Good quick combination.
There we go. See, the knee, it doesn't work that well when they back up a lot, so you kind of got to get them in a corner or against the ropes before you can hit them with a bunch of knees in a row. But it will cool down their health meter fairly quick if you can start landing a bunch of them knees. And even when your stamina's all the way down, you can still keep throwing the knees, but it's going to lower your overall stamina, which could be a huge downside in the course of a longer fight. Alright, I think that's the second time we knocked him out. We knocked him out once legit with our fists, and then once with a knee to the nuts. So, 2 knockouts, Again, we have the 3 knockout rule on. So, yeah, he got up. We're going to need to knock him out a third time. Let's see if we can hit him with the haymaker real quick. Come on, bruh.
A jab, then a cross finds its home.
Nah, too slow. Too slow. Alright. We're just going to do the
knee.
knee.
Is great for your opponent to counter with, but if he doesn't lean with those punches well enough, you can tag him.
Again, keep an eye out for an episode of Classic Completions for this game. I'll be uploading an episode, and it's basically going to be an achievement guide for this game, / an episode of Classic Completions. Basically just talking about Fight Night Round 3, also the method to get the 1000 G in about 3 hours. Just keep in mind, you can only play it on the Xbox 360. They do have a digital version up for sale, I think. Otherwise, you would need to find the disc copy and put it in your 360. But all of the achievements in this game are related to the campaign or story, so all you need to do is simply make your way through the story mode, and you'll unlock all of the achievements. Keep in mind, a few of them are missable only if you lose the fight. So if you get to a fight that has an achievement related to it, just make sure that you don't lose that fight. Because if you do, you would have to basically turn off your Xbox before it autosaves, or have autosave off and manually save. But there we go, guys. 100 Gamerscore Everlast achievement. We officially have the full 1000 Gamerscore in Fight Night Round 3. But on top of that, we have the glorious 500,000 G. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to point at it. Where is it at? Where's it at? Up there. Up there. 500,000 G. Hell yeah, guys. I really appreciate all of your support since the beginning. I've had my channel for about 2 years. I started up this new profile, Cheevo Guides, when I started up the channel. And to hit 500,000 Gamerscore in roughly 2 years is pretty cool. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed all of the guides along the way. Cheers to the next 500,000. I'll probably do a live stream like this every 100k, so maybe I'll do another one at 600,000 Gamerscore. But other than that, we hit 500,000 on the dot. 500,000. Again, we did it with a classic Xbox 360 game. We did it with Fight Night Round 3, an Xbox 360 launch title. Again, I highly recommend going back and getting the full 1000 G in this game if you haven't yet. Just keep in mind it's not backwards compatible. You'll need an Xbox 360 to do so, but the game is very easy. All you got to do is spend about 3 to 4 hours with it. And if you want some tips and tricks, make sure you guys check out the Classic Completions episode that I'll be releasing for this game. Other than that, I'm going to pull up the chat on my phone, so that way I can see what you guys have been saying. So give me a sec. Because I haven't read any of the chat yet. I went through this whole thing without reading the chat. Let me see. Alright, I think this is the first one. Let me see. Hold on a sec. Damn. Alright. I don't know if I could see them all on my phone, so I might have to get a little closer to the computer. Alright. So, first one. We're going to basically go through the chat, guys, of all of the different chats that I got during the live stream. So if you guys put any type of chat or message, then I'm going to go ahead and read it. So, first one, Chris says, "What's up?" What's up, Chris? Next, Jamie says, "Won't take long to 1000 G this game." Totally agree. Shiny Cheese says, "Hi." Hi, Shiny Cheese. Kevin says, "Can't believe I just saw the intro live." I know, right? And people keep commenting on my face reveal like, oh my god, I can't believe that's actually your voice. I thought you had a different voice or things like that. Nah, it's me. I do the what up, guys? This is Cheevo, guys. I do that every time I record a video. I've done it over 1,000 times, being that I have over 1,000 videos now. So doing it live is kind of nerve-wracking, to be honest, because sometimes it takes multiple takes. But I got it right the first time, so cheers to that. All right. The Nick P1 says, what's up, Cheevo? What's up, Nick P1? William says, I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support, William. Next, Charlotte says, endless nut shots. Ahoy. That is very true. This whole completion was pretty much nut shots. Kegger101 says, a blast from the past with this one. Yo, huge shout out to Kegger101. A huge supporter of this channel. One of my patrons is in the biggest fan club. Just huge shout out to Kegger101. I hope you're watching this, bro. Thank you very much for your support, as well as all of the other patrons. Shiny Chi says, came out February 200G. Close, but not quite a launch game. Oh, well, I was pretty sure it was a launch title. I guess not. Someone freaking corrected me, but pretty close to launch. Aside from that, we have Kevin again says, A. Vinny says, let's play Infinite, LOL. Kegger101 says, this is the first in history right here. Dude, I'm about to just put on my glasses. I'm like having so much trouble reading this. Hold on, guys. Screw it. I'm putting on my glasses. Don't judge me, all right? Okay, so I can actually read this stuff now. All right. Intellium Infinite, or Intellium says, Infinite is said to be a 30-hour campaign if you want to 100% it. Yeah, I posted a Twitter status earlier asking which game I should play for 1000G, and so many people were saying Halo Infinite, but it's like, bro, I'm not going to 1000G Halo Infinite in one day. It had to be like something realistic. Kevin says, the nostalgia. Vinny66 says, do you 100% every game you play? Sorry, guys. All of a sudden, I got the hiccups. Do I 100% every game I play? I try to, but I don't let, like, OCD get to me or anything like that. Like, if there's an achievement in a game that I have left and it's super grindy, I'll basically just leave it there uncompleted. I'm not going to, like, spend 20 or 40 hours on an achievement just to get the full 1000G. I mean, so, no, I don't complete every game that I play. I try to, but I don't. And it won't prevent me from playing a good game. I'll just play it and not get all of the achievements. Quake 4. Not sure what you mean by that, but I can try to cover that game. But I believe the achievements were really difficult in Quake 4. And they had also released, like, I think it was Quake, the original Quake. They had re-released it for the 360. And, like, all of the achievements were worth 0 gamer score. It was so weird. I don't ever plan on going back to either of those games, to be honest with you. Charlotte says, American Wasteland is so brutal for that last 100G. I agree. On my previous profile, I was stuck at 900G on it just because if I know exactly what you're talking about, correct me if I'm wrong, but the last 100G that's in that game is for finding all of the gaps, I think. And that's definitely the hardest achievement in that game, and that's pretty much what prevented me from using that game for the 500k live stream. Shiny Cheese says, I would say play Condemned, but that game's only 970 gamer score. Condemned is so awesome. That's really a game that I want to go back and play. Maybe I will do a classic completions episode on Condemned. It's so weird that it's only worth 970 gamer score. Same thing with Battle for Middle-earth 2. That game was only worth like 780G or something weird. I don't understand how they got away with releasing those two games without 1000G. Next one says, just started achievement hunting and I'm at about 33,000. Great job, Kevin. That's a good start. Kegger101 says, 30-hour campaign, what am I doing here and not playing Infinite? Totally agree. I appreciate you guys being on my stream instead of playing Halo Infinite. That's a big ask. Let's scroll down to the next ones. Declan says, that's cool, Kevin. Think I started around the same time as Cheevo as I'm on about 542k now. That's pretty good, Declan. You're at 500,000 as well. Cheers to you, bro. That's pretty good. Let's see. The homie Bit Alamazinu. I don't know how to say your name, bro, but we're friends on Twitter. Shout out to you. He says, good night, Cheevo. I came to honor you. I appreciate you stopping by the live stream, bro. I truly do. Kegger101 says, dang, I'm still in the 300k club for a while now. Bruh, just play them Zittalon games, bro. You can get to that 400k in no time. Next, we have Jacob Campbell says, I finished this game way back in March 2006. Sounds about right. I do recommend going back to it, though, if you have some time or if you have a physical copy of it, as I really enjoyed going back to this and getting the full 1000G. Next, Declan says, I'm kind of surprised achievements are working fine for you. They seem to be acting up for me and many others. Yeah, today Xbox did have some issues with the achievements and them loading up and reflecting any new unlocked achievements. I believe even TrueAchievements.com was having some trouble. But today is like literally one of the biggest days in Xbox history with the launch of Halo Infinite. So it's probably just due to the influx of people that just jumped on Xbox Live today. Another comment from Bit Alamazoo. I hit 500,000 Gamerscore. What? I hit 500,000 Gamerscore these times and I'm already 517k. Soon you will pass me. Maybe I'll pass you. I don't know. Ultimately, I'm just, playing games every day, trying to get completions. I'm not really trying to compete with anybody or anything like that. But that's really awesome, bro. It's really cool to see so many people that have over 500,000 gamer score. That's actually a lot. Considering that means that you've pretty much completed on average at about 500 games. Not exactly, but, ultimately that's about what it equals. It says, hello, easy achievements. Jonathan Ferris said that. Hello, easy achievements. Agreed. Fight Night Round 3 was one of the first easy completions. Next, we have Saripto Kaiman. He says, why don't you play Halo? I want to play Halo. I'm probably going to jump on Halo, but I was trying to, get this content for you guys for the 500k stream first. Next, we have Kegger101 says, for real, Declan, my Knockout City is glitched on the last 3 achievements. Sad face. Dang, I feel you, bro. Like, that's one thing that will sometimes keep me away from playing a game is the unobtainables. I try to stay away from those because at least if I play a game that has one grindy achievement, I know that I can dedicate time to it and get it if I want to. It's the not being able to get an achievement if I want to that bothers me. So, like, if I can only get 900G out of 1,000 due to an unobtainable achievement, I might stay away from that game. Just because even if I did have the time, I wouldn't be able to. So, that's something that may keep me away from playing a game. Next, we says, which is the fight night with the unobtainables? I think there's only 2 fight nights on Xbox 360, Fight Night Round 3 and Fight Night Champions. I may be wrong. There might be Fight Night Round 4, I think, as well, actually. I'm not too sure which one has unobtainable achievements. All I know is that you can complete Fight Night Round 3 even today because all of the achievements are offline related to the campaign. Next, Jacob Campbell says, yes, on Xbox One and Xbox Series, achievements are not unlocking properly tonight for thousands of Xbox Live gamers. I've seen that a lot on Twitter. Luckily, I was playing through the Xbox 360 and that reflected it right away, so I didn't have any issues and you guys got to see me hit 500,000 on the dot. Next, I'm going to have to scroll down again. Give me a second. Jacob says, you are doing fine, man. You do what you want, man. I appreciate the support and encouraging me to do my thing. Declan says, Kager 101, yeah, it's really irritating. I did Ball Lab and did way more than I should have. LMAO, it's been a nightmare. I think he's talking about the achievement issues. Charlotte says, Fight Night Round 4 and Champion both have unobtainables. Oh, well, she answered our question. We got some spam. And then Declan says, also, is anyone not able to actually view their achievements either, not via Xbox or the Xbox app on the phone? Again, just talking about the achievement issues today. Terra Overlord says, keep up the good work, Cheevo. I appreciate your support and your kind words. Jonathan Swazo says, when we join your Patreon, are we able to communicate with you on the app and you on Xbox? Great question. Patreon does have a lot of benefits. For instance, I mean, there's a bunch of different tiers. I don't want to go through each of them right now or try to pitch you guys on Patreon. It's really just there for the people that want to support. I really do appreciate if you guys go through Patreon, but at the same time, I wouldn't encourage you to sign up for Patreon and support monthly if you're strapped for cash. I wouldn't want to hold any of you guys back or slow you guys down financially or anything like that. So please only donate to the Patreon monthly if you have extra disposable income. Otherwise, I really don't want you guys to be tight for cash trying to help me out. But everybody that helps me with their Patreon, I truly appreciate it. In terms of being able to communicate with me more, like one of the benefits, for example, to Patreon is you can add me on my personal social media if you want to add me on Instagram, Facebook, things like that. That's one of the benefits to Patreon. But Patreon also does have a messaging system, so if you want to message me on Patreon, you can definitely do that. And I do prioritize, messaging back my patrons compared to messaging back people on Xbox. Just because on Xbox I have like almost 500 message requests, so it's really hard to keep up with those. Next, Jacob Campbell says, yes, Fight Night Round 4 had those belt achievements people were passing around when it started in March 2011. Luckily, I was able to get those belts passing and was able to complete it. Cool, so it sounds like he got the 1000 G before some of the achievements were unobtainable. Let's see here. I'm scrolling down. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of comments for sure. Andre says, yo, you really got goated for show. I appreciate it. Andre also says, thanks for helping me with achievements. Again, I appreciate your support and thank you for the kind words. Next says, Radiant Sword says, interesting. I never thought he live streams on YouTube. It's definitely a first. Nothing I've never done before, but it was a special occasion, so I wanted to do so. Declan says, perks of a face reveal, I guess. Yeah, that's one of the perks is now I can show you guys my face. I can give you guys content that includes my face, like live streams. Aside from that, Radiant Sword says, well, anyway, I give my best wishes to the streamer Gotta Go. Thank you for tuning in. For the portion that you did, Radiant Sword, I appreciate it. Charlotte says, I remember paying to hold those stupid belts back in the day. I'm so ashamed. Not too sure what she's talking about. I think she's talking about the Fight Night achievements. The R-Bomb 19 says, my boy. Vorpid says, yo, face reveal. Vorpid, you're a little bit late. I did a face reveal like 2 videos ago if you want to check that out. Radiant Sword X sent a $5 super chat. I really appreciate your support. You guys have no idea, even $5. I mean, that helps me buy a few Red Bulls and helps me save some money for the bills and taking care of family. So everything counts. I really appreciate the super chat. Next we have Jacob Campbell. Says, Charlotte, you paid people for those belts in Fight Night Round 4 in 2011. That's crazy. She said, yeah, 25 Xbox Live gift card. This is back when they were super rare and the blockers ruled everything. Huh, interesting. And Jacob replied to her. Then Donald said, I think that's a spam. Declan says, don't apologize. You're only one person, dude. Thank you, Declan. Charlotte says, oh, I know you. I think we worked on NHL. NHL 08 way back in the day. They're still conversating. Awesome to see you guys having conversations with each other in the chat. I really appreciate that my community is nice to each other. It's really cool that we haven't seen anything toxic in the chat so far. Just people talking to me, talking about achievements, and socializing with each other about achievements. So great to see no toxicity so far. Next, Jacob Campbell says, "Oh really? What's your tag?" Cheevo guides. Jacob's talking to Charlotte. So dumb. Alright, I'm going to try to skip through these that are like talking to each other. Just because I want to make this like kind of quick and to the point. Lockup Ross says low blows, baby. Hell yeah. It was nut shots all day. Knees to the nuts until we got the full 1000 G. Ruben Jr. 21 says, "Hi Cheevo." What's up, Ruben? Mick Tennis Gaming says, "Wasn't headbutts the fastest way back in the day?" Any of the illegals kind of work the same way, whether it's a headbutt, elbow, or knee. The reason why I use knees and elbows is just because it has a little more range than a headbutt. The headbutt range is not very far, so your opponents kind of have to be right up in your face to land a headbutt. Alright, gonna scroll down some more. We actually had a lot of chats during the stream. Major props, guys. I really appreciate the support. Declan sent a super chat of 99, or basically €1. I really appreciate that, Declan. I'm not too sure what you guys call your cents over there, but he basically sent 99 cents, but like euros. I'm not too sure what to call that. Probably sound dumb. But basically about €1 he sent over. So again, truly appreciate the super chats. They really all add up and make a big difference towards this channel. Alright. Jacob says, "You'll get it, man." And then Declan sent another super chat for 89 cents. Declan also said, "I believe in you, dude." I appreciate you guys believing in me throughout this whole YouTube journey. Red047, what up, dude? He says, "What's up? What's up, man?" That's a loyal supporter right there, and well known amongst the achievement community, especially the Twitter achievement community. So shout out to my boy Red047. His real name is Jeremy. That's how well I know him. So shout out to Red047. Next we have Mick Tennis Gaming. Says, "You may have been new era Yaz at that point." That's just another one they're talking to each other. Blades GTS says, "Congrats on 500k. Well, I'm still a little early, but congrats." Okay, so he was saying that before I had actually reached 500,000 in the stream. Blades GTS also says, "Yo, Red047, how's it going?" Again, shout out to you guys for trying to communicate with each other in the chat. Blades GTS, another really cool achievement hunter, has helped me with some stuff before. Jacob says he's not there yet. Yeah, they're talking about I hadn't hit the 500,000 quite yet. Avery says, "No way, a Cheevo stream." Yup, I know. Surprising, right? Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's see. Mick Tennis Gaming says, "I am still waiting for the proper emulator on the Series X." There's rumors about that, like, Phil Spencer talking about bringing emulators to Xbox and stuff, but I mean, I don't see it. I don't know how they would do that. I don't even want to dive into that right now. That's just going to go on a rant. Jacob Campbell says, "Black College Football, of all the games made it to backwards compatibility before FNR3. Yeah, that was a bit of a random game. Ivan says, "They don't make games like these anymore." Absolutely agree. Fight Night Round 3 is very much its own boxing game. Jacob Campbell says, "This game was awesome when it came out in 2006. I remember buying this launch week at Circuit City." Shout out to Circuit City, man. Unfortunately, all those stores closed, but I do remember going to Circuit City when I was a kid. Actually, I went there to buy a computer hard drive when I was younger, when I built my first computer. My brother is actually in the chat. My big brother, he says Fight Night. Shout out to my big bro. We actually had a bunch of awesome times playing Fight Night Round 3 back in the day. That's where a lot of my nostalgia comes from, was just playing my brother and going back and forth trying to beat each other in Fight Night Round 3. Next, Ivan says, don't forget Facebreaker. That was a pretty good one. That was like trying to make the spiritual successor to Ready to Rumble, although it just wasn't the same. It was still cool. You know, I would have loved a Facebreaker 2, maybe expanded on it a little bit, but it wasn't as good as Ready to Rumble Boxing. Next, Kazay says, yo, what's up? What's up, Kazay? Gotta scroll down a little further. Jacob Campbell says, Big Robo Boxing Creed Champions is a solid boxing game that released earlier this year, guys. I highly recommend it. I totally forgot about that. There is that new Creed boxing game. The developer actually sent me a code for that game, and I've been meaning to dive into it, but just so many games to play right now. I'll have to check that one out. Mick Tennis Gaming says, way better than Cruz Brothers. That's a funny joke for an achievement hunter. Why am I like even understanding what you're talking about right now? Like, Cruz Brothers actually does kind of give me Fight Night vibes in a weird way. I don't know why, but that's funny that you said that. Jacob Campbell says, I agree. Cletus says, yo, what's up? Kazay says, this is really a 2006 game? Damn. Yeah, I know, right? A lot of games you go back to and you're like, oh, damn, these graphics suck. I don't know why I thought this game had such good graphics back in the day. But going back to Fight Night Round 3, I was actually still really impressed. Alright, Falco Man says, right, Fight Night is a classic. Surprised no recent remakes. Cletus says, your face cam is in the way of your enemy's health bar. Yeah, I know, I had seen that, but I have to put it in some corner. It was either the lower left or lower right, and I wanted to be able to see my health bar. Jacob says, this game was released February 21st, 2006. Cletus says, would you ever consider streaming Shadow of Mordor? That game is a little too random. Probably not. Jacob says, I remember those illegal blow moves. You could do it to cheese the achievements. Yep, absolutely. That's exactly what I did here. TanXZ says, could you do some Xbox 360 achievement guides, please? Absolutely. I actually do achievement guides for Xbox 360 games occasionally, and this is a series that I call Classic Completion. So if you're interested in checking out achievement guides for Xbox 360 games, look up Cheevo Guides Classic Completions on YouTube. I think I'm like 7 episodes deep or so, and this will be the next episode. Let's see, you gotta scroll down again. My brother commented, he said 500k with an illegal blow. That's funny. Yeah, we got that whole 1000G with illegal blows. Declan sent over another 89-cent super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Really appreciate it. Majin Seed said, what's up, Cheevo? Nolav MX also said, hi, Cheevo. So shout out to both of them. What's up, guys? Garrett Tice, one of the homies, he shows glasses emojis. Shout out to Garrett. David says, what's up, man? What's up, David? 10XZ says he can't see chat. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the chat during the stream. Jacob says, I did tune in for your first face reveal videos for sure. Good to hear, man. Family is important. Both of those from Jacob. Absolutely, Jacob. Family is my #1 priority. Jody. Okay, that's spam. Tanik Z says, again, can you do some Xbox 360 achievement guides, please? Yes. Classic completions. City Slicker 1996 says Nutbuster. That was pretty much the common thing amongst this whole stream, was just kneeing dudes in the nuts until I basically made my way through the whole career mode and got the 1000 G. Declan sent over another 89 cents. Appreciate all of the super chats, dude. Declan says, you got this. Falcoman says 500k. Gabriel Alvarado says, greetings from Mexico. What's up, my dude? I was actually in Mexico. I was in Tijuana a couple weeks ago. People saying to ban the spammer. There was a spammer in the chat. Unfortunately, next I might have to get myself a mod if I'm gonna keep doing this. Camera's messing up. Let's see. Scroll down some more. Bit Alamazoo says, final fight, good luck. Falco says, hype. Falco Man says, do it legit, legend. Shout out to my bro. Bit Alamazoo says, it's time. This was in the chat right about when I was facing my last opponent, I think. Majid says, legend. Bit Alamazoo says, nice left hook. What gamer score are you at now? Falco says it's over. Jacob Campbell says he's at 499,900, 100 away from 500,000. Vibe Beat says thanks. Declan says let's go. The hype is starting to get real in the chat. Oh man, my camera's messing up. All right. Scroll down to the final one. Flex Gunship says, good work, man. Jacob says, 500,000, man. Congrats. Falco says, snap. Blair says, let's go. David Eisenberg says, congrats on 500k Gamerscore, bud. Bit Alamazoo says, congratulations on 500k, brother. Majin says, congrats on 500k. A heart and an emoji from I can't read that. Bit Alamazoo says, yeah. Vibe Beats. Oh my gosh, hold on guys, I'm getting way more chats. I think I caught up. Alright. Vibe Beats with the blast emoji. Jacob Campbell says, what was your old gamer tag, if I may ask? I think I'm going to keep that a secret for right now. Sorry, my camera keeps losing focus. Falcoman says, legit. Bit Alamazoo with the X emoji. Declan sent over another $1.79. Been a fan since the beginning. Congrats, man, on 500k. Thank you, Declan, for all the super chats during the stream. I truly appreciate you. Falcoman says, awesome, this was on a 360. Definitely, I thought that was the right thing to do, was to do this with a Xbox 360 launch title. Luke Osborne says, 500k, let's go, congrats. Thanks, Luke, I appreciate the support. Vibe Beats says, I'm at 58k Gamerscore. Congrats, Vibe Beats. That's a good start. I'd recommend starting off with some Zitalon and Radalaka games if you want to reach your first 100k. Next, TanXZ says, could you do some Xbox 360 achievement guides, please? I think he said that already. I answered that. Blaze GTS says, congrats. Bit Alamazoo says, target hit. Nice. Bit Alamazoo says, I have 517k Gamerscore. Cheevo will pass me soon. Probably, but Not intentionally. I'm just doing my thing. ATV 911 says, "Do you drink a Red Bull every day?" That's a great question, and sadly, for my health, yes, I do. I do drink a Red Bull every day. So I appreciate the super chats. I'm gonna go buy myself some new Red Bulls or some more Red Bulls for my Xbox fridge. Blades GTS says, "Don't Halo Infinite have like 1600 Gamerscore or something?" Yeah, it definitely does. Has I think like 1600, but that's like 1000 for campaign and 650 or something for multiplayer related achievements. Pongolf 92 says, "Can he cat fight in 2 to 3 hours Xbox 360 game?" I'm not too sure what you mean. You can beat Fight Night Round 3 in about 3 to 4 hours. Falcoman says, "Condemned is legit." Definitely is. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you guys check it out via backwards compatibility, as it's going to run a little bit better via backward compatibility compared to running it on an Xbox 360. PalmGolf92 says, "Plan on making a guide for Monopoly Madness." I think that's a new Monopoly game coming out. Maybe. If it's an easy 1000G, that's something I might consider. Declan sent over another $1.79. Says, "Props to the GOAT for spending time to read all the chat." Thank you, Declan. Hopefully you're still tuned in and you can hear me giving you a shout out a couple times. I really appreciate it. Falcoman says, "Indeed." Reliance Metal says, "PS5 for life." Falcoman sent 99 cents. I appreciate it, bro. Bit Almazoo says, "I'm really bad at fighting games as easy as they are." Dude, you don't need to be good at this game. All you gotta do is learn how to throw a nut shot or an elbow, and you'll make your way through this game and get the 1000G super easy. Let's see. Reliance Metal says, "Xbox always got problems." And then they say PS5 is better. No console war BS. Let's not start that in the chat. I love all video games. PS5 is pretty cool, but I spend most of my time with Xbox. But I mentioned in my face reveal, I'm not about all the console war BS. I own a PS5. I own a PS4 Pro. I own a Nintendo Switch. And in terms of Xbox, I got an Xbox One S in the living room. I got a One X in here. And I also have a Series X in here. So I play everything. And yeah, PS5 is cool, but so is Xbox. So let's not make any console war in the chat. Let's see. Next, I gotta scroll down more because we're getting some more chats as I do this. Let me ban that person that keeps spamming real quick. I'm not too sure how to do that. Alright, I'll learn next time. Blaze GTS says, "Reliance Metal, why hate on consoles and just enjoy gaming? I have both PS5 and Xbox Series X and I love them both." Exactly, bruh. Exactly, Blades. Falcoman says, "Switch." Reliance Metal says, "Because Xbox got weirdos and hackers and it always be tweaking, plus PS5 got better exclusives." I'm not even going to answer that, bro. I'm not even going to answer that. I'm not trying to start this war. Bit Almazoo says, "Okay, Reliance Metal, now go to sleep." I maybe agree with that a little bit. You know, they got good exclusives, but so does Xbox. I mean, you can't deny the year that Xbox had. I mean, like, literally, one of the best reviewed PS5 games is an Xbox game. Like, Deathloop is 10 out of 10. It's a PS5 exclusive, but it's an Xbox game. So, I mean, you can only talk so much smack. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's good games on both. I play both. And I like both. Anyway, Shadow221 says 210,000 this year and keep on going. Thanks for your help. I'm glad I'm able to help you get some Gamerscore, Shadow. Blades replies to Reliance Metal and says, you do you, bud, but personally we are all gamers, so it doesn't matter what system you play on." I agree, Blades. That's the type of supporters and fans I want in the chat. Someone that, you know, just backs up video games in general. We're not trying to sway anybody towards Xbox or sway anybody towards PlayStation. They all have their advantages. Bit Almazoo says, hope it brings more Xbox 360 game guides. It will be great. Yeah, I would love to just have an Xbox 360 channel. It's my favorite console of all time. The thing is that, you know, older games don't do as well in views. So it's like either they're games that have a lot of nostalgia and a lot of people look them up and for some reason they do good, or, you know, it's like nobody plays this game anymore and like there's going to be like 5 people that maybe need an achievement guide for this game. So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Radiant Sword says, Cheevo guys, so what made you decide to stream here? Just mostly the fact that I really don't have a following on Twitch. If I would have streamed there, none of you guys would have got notified, and, you know, any of my subscribers got notified that I was going live, and so I just felt that there was more value streaming here on YouTube. ATV911 says, you should get the Xbox Achievement Trophy Light. It's pretty cool. I actually have one right here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Should I grab it for you guys? Hold on. This one. You're talking about this light right here. This is pretty sweet. This lights up, and then also this lights up. That is the achievement light that they're talking about. Let's scroll through the chat. All right. Pongolf92 says, top 10 completions with the turbo controller. That's a pretty good idea. I could make a video going over each, like a list of games that you can get achievements easier with the turbo controller. That might actually be a good video. Shadow221 says, need to go to work. Have a good day, pal. Thanks for tuning in, Shadow. I appreciate you, dog. Declan sent over another super chat for $1.79. Says, I just signed up to your Patreon. You deserve it. Thanks, bro. On top of the super chats, man. Like, I appreciate you, Declan. And I know exactly who you are. We're friends on Twitter and stuff, too. I appreciate your support, dog. Next, Blades GTS says, peace, Shadow. Have a good night. PS Online says, you can have emulators on Xbox in retail mode. I think they're talking about developer mode. You can switch to developer mode and basically download emulators like RetroArch and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about that stuff because big gray area in terms of, you know, emulating old school games. CPU Buster says, you don't think of collecting trophies? Occasionally, like if I'm playing a PlayStation game, you know, the achievement hunter in me wants to go for the trophies. So, you know, occasionally I'll try to get a platinum trophy, but I gotta admit, like 90% of my gaming happens on Xbox. Falco Man and Jacob Campbell say Circuit City for the win. That was when I was talking about Circuit City earlier. Soups Blue says, I can't see anything for your game capture. It's all dark, or is it just me? It's because right now I'm doing the Q&A and the Xbox 360 fell asleep. So like if I move the controller around, it'll, you know, wake back up. But I'm just answering Q&A right now. We already hit the 500,000 gamer score, so that's why. Bit Alamazoo says, Cheevo, what's your PSN ID? I think it's just Cheevo Guides. Just look up Cheevo Guides on PSN and you should be able to find me. Radiant Sword X says, Cheevo Guides, in any case, I think it's a great opportunity for you to be streaming live here. YouTube is the best for that. Yeah, I mean, YouTube Live is, you know, fairly new. I mean, I don't see the reason or what's the point in going to Twitch and trying to build up a whole new following when I already have my following here. You guys use the YouTube app. You enjoy the YouTube app. So if I can live stream to you here, why do it on Twitch is my thought process. So if you guys enjoy, you know, an occasional YouTube live stream, let me know. Falco says, yeah, I think he hit 500k in Fight Night, but His chat wasn't updating. I think he said he's uploading it though. Yeah, I'm going to upload this whole video, so you guys will be able to see everything. Aside from that, Soups Blue says, well, congrats, man. Only 500k left to go. Yeah, I know, till we hit that 1 million, get in the Xbox Hall of Fame. Forel says, all other fight nights have unobtainables, kept me from playing them. So, I guess don't play Fight Night Round 4 or Fight Night Champion. Radiant Sword X says, achievement hunting is the best hobby there is, and I dedicate my time to that. Glad you are doing the same. Yeah, it's always been, you know, one of my hobbies since I was little. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through the chat. After that, Radiant Sword X sent a super chat for $2. I really appreciate it, bro. Like, you guys have no idea. Even though you guys are sending over a few cents or $1, $2, like, that all adds up. Like, you know, it's going to help me. So I appreciate it. You guys have no idea. I appreciate it more than you know. Radiant Sword X said, speaking of a mod, it's always important to have one in your live stream. Yeah, I'll probably have to get one next time. Have a friend do it for me or something. I have to figure out how it works, honestly. Michael Delgado, please reveal your old tag, bro. We've been through this so many times. Also, you need to play more 360. Jacob Campbell says, LOL, Red Bull gives you wings. It sure does, bruh. I'm about to fly away. Declan says, still here, sir. Yo, what's up, Declan? I'm glad you've been tuned in this whole time. I appreciate you guys. Houston, Texas Radio says, yo, you're a legend. Congrats on 500,000. Thanks, Houston, Texas Radio. I appreciate you, bro. Blades GTS says, facts, gamers play everything, no wars. Exactly, bro. No console wars here. Like, take that to some Xbox fanboy channel or something like that. Like, I love video games. Like, please don't try to start the console war BS. Like, I appreciate you subscribing and being a fan and everything like that, but I really don't want a fan base like that. That's going to try to, like, push me into, you know, or, you know, push me towards being an Xbox fanboy. I love Xbox, but I'm not a fanboy, and I'm not going to do the whole Xbox console war thing. Like, I speak the truth, and that's about it. I'm on the truth side. If Xbox wasn't good, then I would tell you. Or if a game isn't good, then I would tell you. Or if a PlayStation 5 game is really good or a Switch game is really good, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm not going to say a Switch game sucks or a PS5 game sucks because it's a PS5 game. Like, I'm going to tell you what I honestly think about it. Blades GTS says, yo, I personally want more Dead Rising content. I'd love to do some Dead Rising content, especially for the first Dead Rising. I absolutely love that game. But again, it's just like some of these older games are not going to do too hot in terms of views and stuff like that. And I really want to, you know, keep the momentum going on my channel. So, you know, really the only situation where I can cover a super old game is probably for a classic completions episode, or if an old game reaches Game Pass. Like, if they added the original Dead Rising to Game Pass, that's something I might consider because, you know, a lot more people are playing the game now if it's on Game Pass, sort of thing. All right, Michael Delgado says, hashtag achievement season. Hell yeah. I mean, my true fans know what's up with achievement season. It's actually almost achievement season. Once it's January 1st, it's officially achievement season. And you know what that means, guys. Like, achievement season is when the developers or publishers get another credit to add 1000 Gamerscore to their games. So there are some developers and publishers that have been adding additional 1000 Gamerscore updates. For example, Zytolon, some of their games are up to 4000 Gamerscore now. And at the first of the year, they get another credit. Basically, the first of the year, and then I think in July, they get their second credit. But twice a year, they get a credit to add 1000 Gamerscore. And that's what that chat is referring to, is the fact that it's almost achievement season. And January 1st, any developers will be able to add an additional 1000 Gamerscore update to their games if they haven't already. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because they get a new credit. It's not like, they get it twice a year and they can do it whenever. It's biannual, so they can do it once between the 1st and the last day of June, and then they can do it again from July 1st until the last day of the year. So that's what achievement season is. Achievement season is the beginning of January and the beginning of July. Those are when games will get additional 1000 Gamerscore updates. Let's see. Next one, Kazay says, have you ever played any of the Trials games, like the bike ones? Yeah, on my old profile I did play a lot of Trials, but I never had a chance to complete any of the games. Houston, Texas Radio says, yeah, he was busy during the stream, so he's catching up. Yep, I am catching up on the chats. ATV911 says, you a cool dude and humble. Salute, brother. I appreciate you, ATV911. Houston, Texas Radio says, Blades, that makes sense. At least he's actually responding to everybody. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, ultimately, I'm trying to engage with all of you guys, especially because I know some of you guys have messaged me on Xbox or tried to reach out to me on Twitter, and it's just so hard to keep up with all of those messages. Like, just on Xbox, I have almost 500 message requests, and on Twitter, I have a bunch of DMs that I'm constantly trying to keep up with, and I really do wish that I could spend more time getting back to you guys, but it's honestly kind of overwhelming. And so it's just a lot easier seeing you guys chat and just being able to knock out you guys' questions and talk to you guys right now. Let's see. Tobias Judah says, what up, Cheevo? I hit 500,000 Gamerscore earlier this year. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. Congrats, Tobias. That's a big milestone right there. Halfway to a milli. Radiant Sword X says, well, I got to return to my achievement hunting. I hope you continue up with the good work, and I will be looking forward to more of your vids in the future. Good night. Thanks for tuning in, Radiant Sword. I appreciate you, bro. Blaze GTS says, facts. Declan sent over another 89-cent super chat. I really appreciate you, Declan. You got them. You keep coming, bro, with those super chats. Real Sergeant Tom says, yo, 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 congrats on the landmark, Cheevo. Thanks, Sergeant Tom. I think that's another person I'm friends with on Twitter, so shout out to him. Declan sent over another 89 cents. I appreciate you, bro. You know what? I'm going to reach out to you on Twitter, and I'm going to try to hook you up with the game code or something like that. I have some extra game codes. I'll try to, give some good karma back to you. I appreciate it. Tobias Judah says, what's your trophy level at? Well, that's a good sign that I don't know much about trophy hunting. I mean, they added the trophy level, I think, a few months ago, and I have no idea what trophy level I'm at, nor do I really care, to be honest with you. I have no idea. Shows how much I care about trophies. I have no idea. I have a couple platinums. A lot of them are just like in visual novels and stuff like that. Nothing really big. I don't have any platinums in big AAA PlayStation games or anything like that. Just a bunch of visual novels and easy ones. Blades GTS says, I personally like Twitch more, but I don't mind coming to YouTube streams. I just figure, like, everybody has YouTube, or most people have YouTube. Not everybody has Twitch. So maybe if it makes sense, I'll go to Twitch. The thing is, I'm not monetized there. I'm monetized on YouTube, so it would take a great effort and a lot of streams, consistent streaming, to be able to get to the level where I'm monetized on Twitch. All right, next one says, from Jason, the Red Ranger, hey man, thanks for what you do. I grabbed a couple of achievements thanks to you. I really appreciate your support, Jason. Man, my voice is getting tired from talking. All right, Blades GTS says, Tobias, I know you are not talking to me, but I am level 303 recently and got into going for platinums. That's cool, Blades. That sounds hella beast. Level 303? Man, these chats keep coming. We're going to be doing this all night, guys. All right. Declan sent over another super chat for 89 cents. Thanks, Declan. I appreciate you tuning in, bro, and staying through the whole live stream and sending over some super chats. Tobias Judah says, Blades, cool. I'm at 520k Gamerscore and 263 trophy level. That's pretty beast. Declan says 6 a.m. and of course I had to stay awake for this live stream. Loved the face reveal the other day too. Clicked on it immediately. Thanks again, Declan. One of my biggest supporters. I really appreciate it. And especially that you ended up signing up for my Patreon, bro. I'm going to check that out. I can't see it yet because I haven't checked out my phone. But I'll take a look at that and I'll definitely message you. Ivan says, do you prefer getting achievements on 360 or the newer consoles? Any really. Achievements are achievements, but the Xbox 360 gives me a lot of nostalgia. It's definitely like my favorite console of all time, so I do like going back and playing it. Right now, that's what I'm collecting for, is I'm collecting Xbox 360 games, so here and there I'll go and I'll, you know, walk into a Goodwill or something and get like an Xbox 360 game for $2 or $3. And I'm kind of building my Xbox 360 collection back again that way. Let's see. Okay, so Tobias says, great guides, Cheevo. Are you going to do a longer walkthrough? Yeah, I'm going to be doing a walkthrough for this game. It's not necessarily going to be long. You don't need a long one. You mostly just need an achievement breakdown to kind of just set you up for success. That way you guys know what you're doing when you dive into the game. Next, Blaze GTS says, yeah, I don't blame you on not posting Dead Rising content, no problem. Tobias says, what's up? No shout out, Cheevo. What's up? No shout out, Cheevo. I think I gave you a shout out, bro. I'm reading your chats. Shout out to Tobias. Next, Declan says, Zituan genuinely get more excitement in January and July than they do for anything in life. Tobias says, I will hit 1 million Gamerscore this year. Tobias said he didn't respond to me. I'm responding to you. Maybe, I don't know. I'm doing my best to say the name before I read the chat. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. Houston says, I'm pure pretzel on Xbox, by the way. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm almost through these. Bit Almazoo says, I don't have goals to go up to 1K, but who knows. Blade says, Game Coat's eyes. Tobias says, are you going to be streaming live a lot, Cheevo? It depends. I mean, I don't know. If you guys like this, maybe I'll mix it up and, you know, have some more live streams. But for right now, this is a special occasion. Blade says, my best platinum is Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's dope. That does sound like a good platinum. That's a game I'd love to go play if I had the time, is Spider-Man. Joe Phillips says, what up, Harry Cheevo? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, my name is Henry, not Harry. Dale Johnston says, do you believe they will add platinums to Xbox? Not necessarily platinums, but hopefully they do add something to the achievement system to just, you know, kind of take it to the next level. It would be really cool if we had something like a diamond or like a completion, just a way for you to basically count how many completions you have, basically like platinums, but obviously, you know, you can't call it the same thing. I'd love to see something like that come to Xbox. Jacob Campbell says, YouTube over Twitch. Tobias says, your guides are awesome, Cheevo. Thank you, Tobias. I really appreciate your support. Houston, Texas Radio says, Goodwill can be good for 360 games, especially if you want Connect Adventures Collection. Bro, I just went to a Goodwill yesterday, and they had like 8 copies of Connect Adventures, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I went into, or actually, I think I have a pile right here of some games I got at Goodwill. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Alright, I got some Goodwill games right here. I got this at Goodwill. Oh man, it's green screening. It's Earth Defense Force, Insect Armageddon. I got it for $2. Bayonetta. I got this for $4 at Goodwill. Seen It. I got this for, I think, $1.25. I got Madden 06 for $1.25. This is another one that you can still complete, a launch title for the Xbox 360. This is another game I debated on streaming today for the 500k. I will probably end up releasing a classic completions for this. And then I found Lego Dimensions for $1.25. So yeah, at Goodwill, you can really come up. That's how I've been building my Xbox 360 collection again. We have an 8-year-old daughter, and I take her to the trampoline park all the time, and there's a Goodwill right next to it, so I kind of just hit two birds with one stone. I take the daughter out to go have fun, but also I'll go into Goodwill and, you know, check out their games and see if they have any 360 games. And if they have any, I traditionally pick them up if I don't have them, usually for $4 or less. So yeah, Goodwill is a really good spot to find Xbox 360 games if you're trying to collect them. Let's see. Ivan says, if you ever decide to post Dead Rising, you got a viewer. I love Dead Rising. There's 2 viewers that want Dead Rising content. It's funny. Blade says, I would like to see a leveling system on Xbox. For every 1,000 gamer score, you get a level. That could work, maybe. Tobias Judah says, you are a laid back. Yeah, I mean, I consider myself pretty chill. Hopefully you guys enjoy my personality. Sorry if I'm getting all sweaty, guys. I've been staying in front of this freaking in front of these lights for 2 hours now. All right, next, Bit Alamazoo says, Cheevo, try to enable subtitles in your guides. It helps a lot in understanding. Yeah, bro, because you're from Brazil, huh? I'll have to look into that. I don't know how hard that is. Joe Phillips says, my bad, Henry. My gamer tag is drunker than you 330, so if that makes sense. Try to add me, bro. I'll try to add you back. But again, I have a ton of friend requests right now, so I really got to go through those. Houston, Texas Radio says, the Connected Ventures are too expensive. I once found Madden 15 for PS4 for $15. What? That's way too expensive for Madden 15. Blaze GTS, not a bad idea. It would also help a lot for deaf viewers if YouTube enabled subtitles. Declan sent over another $1.79. He says your throat must be dying. It is, bro. Like, I need some water, actually. Let's take a water break. Hold on. All right. I'm honestly surprised I'm not messing up with my words more than this. I feel like I've went through this whole 2-hour live stream pretty good without messing up. I mean, I have like occasional slurred words and things like that, but a lot better than I thought. Bit Alamazoo says, you are very lucky to find these games to buy. They are very rare to find around here, and they cost a lot of money. Again, I think he's talking about Brazil. Blades GTS, does your daughter have any gamer score yet? LOL, I can't wait to get my future kid into achievement hunting. It's funny because she knows what achievements are. Like, if she gets an achievement, me and her do this thing where I'll say achievement. So like, if she gets an achievement, like earlier she was playing Deer Hunter Simulator in the living room, and she got an achievement, and she was like, Dad, achievement. And so it kind of, yeah, she's not like, she doesn't understand the gamer score and like 1000 G per game and stuff like that, but if she sees an achievement, she'll say, hey Dad, I got an achievement. But my son, my son is 14 months old now, so he's just a baby, but I'm definitely going to be showing him about games once he's old enough to play. All right, next, Houston, Texas Radio says, those are some good finds, especially Madden 06 since that game's an easy 1000. I mostly go for CDs because I have a pretty big CD collection, mostly from Goodwill. Yeah, CDs and DVDs you can get for like $1 over there. I've came up on a lot of things at Goodwill. Another thing I look for when I go to Goodwill's, guys, if you guys want a tip, look for Guitar Hero guitars. Guitar Hero and Rock Band guitars. You want to try to get those at Goodwill if you can. In my experience, I've never gotten a broken one from Goodwill. Anytime I've taken them back home, I've tested them and they worked. And those things are worth a lot of money now. I've gotten a Guitar Hero 5 wireless guitar at Goodwill for like $5. and I sold it to somebody on OfferUp for $80. That's about what they go for, is about $75 to $100 depending on where you're selling it. So if you find any old Rock Band stuff at Goodwill, pick it up. It's usually only like $5, and just post it online, and you can easily flip that for like 10 times as much. Easily. Todd Wingham says, just wanted to say your guides are 10 out of 10 because you raised my achievements by 50,000. Keep up the good work. Thanks to you, now I'm at 156,000. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate the comment and the support. Drew Savage says, congrats on your 500,000. Thanks, Drew. I truly appreciate it. Tobias Judah says, Cheevo. Blaze GTS says, drink some water. Definitely, I know, huh? I'm about to chug the rest of this Red Bull. Let's do it. There's not that much left. All right. It wasn't that much. Next. Houston, Texas says, yeah, that Goodwill that had the expensive Madden has been getting greedy. I only went back once a month later and everything was still so expensive. That's one thing I've noticed. I've been to a lot of Goodwills in the area, and some of them price their games higher than others. For instance, one of my Goodwills prices every game at like $1.50, and then the other Goodwill prices every game at like $4.50. So it just depends. I think like depending on the employee, like whether they're actually looking them up. I feel like some of the employees look it up on eBay and try to price it accordingly, and others just price all the games at the same amount. PS Online says, I play Japanese 360 shmups. No idea what most of the achievements are when I get them. That's funny. From what I hear, there's actually a lot of easy 1000G shmups that are Japanese only, but I don't own a Japanese 360, nor do I own any Japanese 360 games. There's two Japanese games that I do want to own, though. I want to own Gears of War 2 Japanese, and what's the other one? 50 Cent Blood in the Sand Japanese. The only reason I say that is because both of those games are backwards compatible, and if you have the Japanese version, you can pop it in your Xbox, and you can play the Japanese version via backwards compatibility regardless of what region you're in. So fun fact, you can play Japanese games via backwards compatibility, even if they have a separate achievement list or whatever. But basically, you just need to have the physical copy of that Japanese game. Blade says, that makes me so happy that she gets excited for achievements. Yeah, I love my kids. I'm so lucky, man. Declan says, GameFlip is definitely a good place, though. Like, I get a lot of cheap ones, even cheaper than they are U.S. currency. So some, like, games cost me only $1, $1.50. Yeah, I've heard good things about GameFlip. Bit Alamazoo says, do you buy from game stores, pawn shops, or secondhand stores? Again, I only collect for 360 right now. And occasionally I'll go into, like, retro game stores or bookstores. Specifically bookstores, I've had good luck in. There's a store here in Phoenix called Bookman's, or there's a store in San Diego called Book Off, and I've had really good success at both of those places. So bookstores, I've bought some stuff from pawn shops, but yeah, anything like that, you can find old retro games for fairly cheap. But more than anything, you really come up on places like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace, because occasionally you'll find an old person that just has these games in their house. They're like $5 for 10 games or $20 for 30 games or whatever. They're just trying to get rid of them. And that's when you really come up on games, is just finding people that don't know what they're worth and that they're just trying to get rid of them. Let's see. Blades says, I need Guitar Hero guitar so bad. I really want to play my Guitar Hero games. Yeah, I have a few. I thought about uploading a video playing the Halo theme on Guitar Hero 3. I know it would probably get demonetized, but I thought it would be kind of funny. I actually love Guitar Hero. I had actually completed Guitar Hero Aerosmith on my previous profile. Fun fact, I actually was really into Guitar Hero when I was younger. I actually was in 2 Guitar Hero tournaments. I won first place in a Guitar Hero tournament that was hard difficulty, and I won second place in a Guitar Hero tournament that was expert difficulty. And those were just both at my local Game Crazy at the time, just like some local Guitar Hero tournaments. And then I'd also, at a state fair, back when Rock Band came out, there was like a Rock Band trailer there. And they were having a Rock Band drum competition at the state fair. And I ended up winning the drum competition at the state fair for Rock Band. And they had sent me like a free drum kit and stuff. So I used to be real into the Rock Band and Guitar Hero games. I actually just got Guitar Hero Metallica for only like $11 a couple weeks ago. But I'm not going to be completing that one. That's like the hardest Guitar Hero game. I think Aerosmith is the only one that I could probably get the full 1000G in. Alright. Houston, Texas Radio says, yes, I've gotten 2 of the USB Guitar Hero guitars, which are 50 plus. Last time I checked, one was $5 and the other was $10. Yeah, Goodwill, man. You can really come up on those Rock Band accessories. Otherwise, you're going to be paying a pretty penny trying to buy them anywhere else. Ivan says, they tape our games now at Goodwill because people kept swapping them and putting them in cheap DVD cases. LOL. That's pretty funny. Is that what people do? Like, I've seen games at Goodwill and I always open them to check if my disc is in, because one time I got a game and it didn't have the disc in it and I was so pissed for buying it, and I'm like, I should have checked if the disc was in there. But often I'll be at Goodwill and the games will be empty and I'll be like, man, someone just took the freaking disc. It's unfortunate. Let's see. Houston, Texas says, you got your wings now. Yeah, he's probably talking about when I chug my Red Bull. Drew Savage says, will you be doing the updated 4000G guide for Dark Mariupolis? Yes. That is a highly requested guide on my channel. The reason that I've been holding back on that guide is just because I know we're close to achievement season, and they're more than likely going to be adding an additional 1000 Gamerscore to that game after the first of the year. So I'm kind of just waiting for that so I don't have to make a new video in a month. Houston, Texas says, a lot of times I'll find a good CD at Goodwill, but I check and the disc is missing. Yep. And then they say, if you have a half-price books, they have a lot of retro games. No, I don't think there's one of those here. One of the popular places here is called Zia Records, and it's a record store, and they actually have a ton of retro games there. So I've actually came up on a lot of games at Zia Records as well. Houston, Texas says, oh yeah, I got an extra Guitar Hero live guitar. Some dude was trying to trade it in at GameStop and they wouldn't take it, so he gave it to me. Nice come up. Tobias says, are you going to have a membership to join on YouTube? Thank you for asking that. From what I understand, memberships on YouTube are basically the same thing as Patreon, but through YouTube. YouTube tried doing their own Patreon thing by creating memberships. So far, I haven't opened up memberships on my channel yet, but if it's something that you guys are interested in, it's something that I definitely may do. I'll look into that. And if so, I'll post a status or something like in the form of a post, or I'll let you guys know on YouTube that I opened up memberships. But for now, really the only monthly membership that you can sign up for to support monthly or donate monthly is Patreon. Bit Alamazoo says, did you have any problems today unlocking achievements in Xbox One Series X games? I couldn't earn all of the Artful Escape achievements even if I did it correctly. Great question. I only played Xbox 360 today as I was playing Fight Night. Unfortunately, I didn't dive into Halo or anything like that. Houston, Texas Radio says, I believe some people donate just in case the Goodwill employees don't check them. Wait, what? I'm not too sure if I understand that one. Tobias says, congratulations on your new kid. It was great when you posted it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video where I had, told you guys that my girlfriend was pregnant and had a baby on the way. And then eventually I think I posted a video once we actually had the baby. But yeah, he's 14 months old now and he's nice and healthy and everything's going great with my son. He's awesome. I really wish I could show him to you guys, but I don't know if I'm comfortable showing my kids yet. Perpin Cup says, yeah, I noticed some Cheevos not unlocking today too. Drew Savage says, I wish our Xbox 360 guitars were compatible with next-gen consoles. For real. I mean, that would have been such a breakthrough if they were able to do that and make the Guitar Hero games backwards compatible. But just due to all the licensing issues with the music, I think that they just swayed away from it. Too many potential issues. Lee Winterson says, "Hi, I'm gaming from Liverpool, England, and recently hit 1 million Gamerscore. My gamer tag is Law's Revenge, and said I'm only going to play good games now, but still play some for easy Gamerscore. Thanks for your help." I appreciate your comment, kind words, and support, Lee. Thank you. Bit Alamazoo says, "Have you ever thought about making vlogs and going to some game stores and looking for retro games?" That's definitely something I thought about. If you guys want to see some videos of me retro hunting and going to Goodwills and trying to come up on games for good prices, specifically hunting Xbox 360, let me know, because that's something that I have thought about putting on the channel. I was just telling my girlfriend, I have this idea to go to every single Goodwill in my city in one day. There's a lot of them. There's probably like 20 to 30 Goodwills. There's a lot of Goodwills in my city. It would take all day, if not 2 days, to go to all of them. So if you guys want to see a video like that, let me know. It's something that I may look into doing because I do have a lot of fun collecting Xbox 360 games lately. Tobias says, "GameStop has cheap Xbox 360 games." In my experience, at least a lot of the local GameStop stores have stopped selling Xbox 360. I found a couple that still have Xbox 360 games, but it's usually only like 5 to 10 games, and they're all like high-priced games that they sell from like 15 to 50 bucks depending on the game. It doesn't appear that like they're carrying cheap Xbox 360 games anymore, at least not locally around where I'm at. I actually got a good chunk of my Xbox 360 collection from GameStop when they closed a bunch of their stores during the pandemic. Because at the time, I was living in San Diego and they closed a bunch of stores. So I think I came up on a bunch of games for ridiculous pricing. I think they were like 90% off. So I got a lot of cool games during those GameStop closings. Ivan says, "You have any advice for someone who gets burnt out getting achievements and trophies because too much of doing something is bad?" I'm not too sure I can give you advice on that. So you're burnt out because of getting achievements and trophies. Yeah, too much of anything is bad. If you're getting burnt out, just try to play games to have fun. You know, maybe not for achievements. I know that's our OCD for a lot of us, just wanting to get the achievements. But just do your best to try to put that to the side and just try to have fun. Because at the end of the day, playing games shouldn't burn you out. It should be something that's fun. If it's burning you out, you're probably treating it more like a job or a chore rather than actually having fun with it. So maybe just try to play some games that you actually have fun with. Go back to some games that you enjoyed as a kid. Maybe some games that make you happy and give you some nostalgia. Let's see. Ivan says, "Please make retro hunting videos. I'll watch them eating, and I only watch good videos when I'm eating." Well, thanks. That's a good comment. Houston, Texas Radio says, "I've been just about to every Goodwill in the greater Houston area. Would be impossible to go in a day because there's so many and Houston traffic is bad." Yeah, it would definitely be a challenge to go all the ones. It might take 2 days. My GameStop only had Xbox 360 games, but just the discs, and now they don't have it, only at the mall. Yeah, that's the only place that I've seen with Xbox 360 games here in Phoenix, as well as at the mall, and it was a small amount of them. I actually picked up one. I had gotten Madagascar 3, I think, for $10, and I had the case and the manual and everything. Oh my god, I've been sick like the past 2 days, guys, so sorry if I sound like nasally. I've just been stuffed up. Let's see. Perpin Cup says, "I'm going to head out for the night, but I love the guides. Keep up the good work." Thanks, Perpin Cup. I appreciate the comment and your support. Have a great night, brother. Tobias Judah says, "I will support you, Cheevo, with the membership, and I could donate games I have." I appreciate it, bro. Any type of support, even you just watching the videos and liking every video, notification bell, all that stuff, very basic, really helps the channel as well. If you do have disposable income and you want to donate towards the channel monthly, that's totally up to you. Again, I don't want to weigh any of you guys down financially, so please don't sign up for like a membership or Patreon or anything like that unless you have extra money, because more than anything, I don't want to weigh you guys down. Let's see. Bit Alabazoo says, it will be very interesting to see what you bring to the channel in the future. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm trying to take this thing to the next level, bro. Houston, Texas Radio says, sorry for my grammar. I'm kind of drunk and tired. It's all good, Houston. Tobias Judah says, play and enjoy. Absolutely. Declan says, I have a bad problem with getting burnt out. I did 100% GTA San Andreas, and I definitely treated it after a while like a chore. Yeah, I mean, as an achievement hunter, you're going to run into that. You know, you're going to play some games that you don't enjoy, especially if you're into just playing easy achievements and not necessarily playing good games. That's just part of it, but don't do it too much. Like, make sure you're still playing games you enjoy, because ultimately you don't want to, like, get sour with video games because you played shitty video games all the time, you know? You kind of just got to control it and kind of mix in both. You know, play games you enjoy, but also play games to increase gamer score if that's what you want to do. Nerva7 says, hello from the island of Bahrain. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Love your videos, bro. Thanks for helping the hunt. I appreciate your support, Nerva7. Tamaris says, hey, what's up, Tamaris? Declan says, but like attention span is important. Sometimes I just prefer something simple, really only like 6 to 8 hour completions at best. Don't know about you guys. Yeah, I don't like to dive into really lengthy games. I like to play games that don't have a campaign like more than like 12 hours. Like 8 to 12 hours is like prime time for a AAA game for me. I don't really like, you know, diving into these new sandbox games that have like hella side missions and stuff like that take 40 to 60 hours. I try to stay away from that stuff, but that's just because I got a lot on my plate these days. I got a family, a business, a channel, stuff like that. And so the most I'll put into a game is like 12 hours or something like that. I kind of broke that rule with Forza Horizon 5, but I really enjoyed Forza. Jacob Campbell says, have a good night. Also, Cheevo guides, and shout out from Yaz from Alcatraz here. I'm going to head out. You did awesome, man. Thank you, Jacob. I truly appreciate the support. And the final comment in the chat says, Tamaris, or by Tamaris, please play Crackdown. And as I said that, we get 2 more. All right, these are the final chats I'm going to read, and then we're going to end this 2.5 hour live stream. Okay, guys? Declan says, but like with the actual diagnosed OCD, I find it hard to leave games incomplete. Like if they're uncompleted and I can't get them to the full 1000G, then I'll bury it in my list. I see where you're coming from. Bit Alabazoo says here, it's almost 4 a.m. and I have to go to work. Again, congratulations on the goal of Gamerscore, brother. It was a pleasure to be able to follow it live. Until next time. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you staying up so late with me, bro, especially before working early. So thanks a lot for that. I truly appreciate your support, bro. Declan says, so I'll launch a bunch of games to push them up to the top. Tamaris says, I'm in Brazil. Tobias says, Dronjin game has 3,000 total score, Cheevo. I am familiar with that one. You'll probably see a guide for that on the channel eventually. Houston, Texas says, have a great night. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for, putting a bunch of chats in and staying active. I appreciate your support on the channel. And, I really appreciate when you guys leave comments on the videos. It really helps, with the algorithm and getting the video out to more people. So I appreciate the chats, and I also appreciate when you guys comment on videos. Declan says he'd be here forever. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I got to end this. Nightflix says you made it to 500k. Absolutely did. We went ahead and got the full 1000G in Fight Night Round 3. And then at that point, I was at exactly 500,000 gamer score. TGK Rainbow Dash, You and Microsoft Rewards has been a big help with Gamerscore. Thanks, Cheevo. Also, how many physical Xbox 360 games do you have? That's actually a good question. I use this app that a friend showed me called GameEye, and you're able to basically scan in your whole collection. That way you're not buying duplicates. And I've recently scanned in all of my Xbox 360 games into the app. And okay, so the report says that I own 280 Xbox 360 games, and those 280 games are worth $2,678 based off of PriceCharting.com's values for each of them. Ivan says, congrats on 500k Gamerscore. Good night, y'all. Tobias says, congrats, Cheevo, on that 500 Gamerscore. Love you, man. Good night. Good night. I love you guys, too. Thank you for all the support. I'm done reading the chat. I appreciate all of you guys. We literally are about to hit 2.5 hour live stream. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for the live stream. Other than that, I'm going to be uploading this as an actual video on YouTube. So if you weren't able to tune in for the live stream, hopefully you were able to watch it back via the VOD or YouTube upload. Other than that, as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this live stream, please tune in for other content on the channel. Aside from that, thank you guys for everything. I see the super chat that you just left, Declan. Thanks again for the $1.79. I'll make sure to drop you a message. Thanks again for subscribing on Patreon. And that's about it, guys. Ways to support the channel if you want to. We have Patreon. You can simply just support on YouTube by liking, subscribing, clicking the notification bell. Aside from that, I do have merch. So if you guys want some Cheevo Guides shirts, I do have a website that has merch on it as well. Other than that, as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks again. I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream, and I'll try to catch up with you guys later. Make sure you guys tune in for other videos on the channel this week. I have a whole bunch of content planned